Yeah, young Twigger, young Twigger, young Twigger. I like fucking dudes, bouncing on the laps, don't even need a fab. Yeah, bounce up and down and make it clap. Yo, it's young Twigger, finger on the trigger. It's okay small, but better if it's bigger. Got my boy breast stick, we out here sucking dick. Go so deep, it'll make my jaw click. Yo, that shit got me bricked up, time to get our tricks up. Call me daddy, you little fucking slut. I'm the big bouncer, the big booty pouncer. I like twerking on it like a background dancer. I'm the big gay boy, wanna be your boy toy. I'm a little soy boy. Treat me like a fool, make me fucking drool. Treat me like a tool, pack my fucking stool. I'm a big player, I couldn't get gayer. I'm the booty slayer. Yo, I like it big in my mouth like a cig. I got a small dick, it's built like a fig. I'm the big twerker, I want a tear jerker. Wanna get fucked like a blue collar worker. I got lyrical flow while I'm stretching your hole. The louder you get, the deeper I go. I got 100 bodies and 6 of them were hotties. You can be ugly as long as you're naughty. Bouncing up and down like there's no tomorrow. Anybody got a dildo I can borrow? I need practice to make perfect, so I can back it up and twerk it. Call me Rihanna cause I can fucking work it. Fuck Ed Sheeran, I'm fucking perfect. My dick may be small but our game is mighty. I blow a fucking hole in his tidy whities. I'm here for a good time, not a long time. Fucking dudes got me feeling sublime. I'll make it slime and take my fucking time. Sit on his lap, make that booty smack. Getting deck is better than crack. Yeah, my dick small cut, some fucking slack. Here's one thing that's a fucking fact. I like to tickle grown men's booty cracks. I'm tired of people saying something's fucking wrong with me. There's no fucking problem with a little sodomy. I can't think of any more words, so I'll get out of here and start packing some turds.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Nuttiest Podcast on all of YouTube. I'm one of your retarded hosts, Twiggy, and here with me today, I've got your other retarded host, Tomothy C.
How? Wings is back.
Sorry, that was insensitive. Sorry for if anybody from Girl World is watching. All right, I had permission to do that. I know a retard. Okay, he's cool with it. It's good. He gave me the pass. Tommy, real quick before we even get into it,
ALR's not, the steak is right. ALR's not a lesbian. And if a guy with a really, really big dick would fix her.
No, my voice fixed her, Tommy. She already told me that my vocal talent, my singing made her straight. I'm not even kidding. I really? Sang for her. Tommy, apparently women.
Showed that clip. They like when you sing.
It was in the voice chat. Sure. It was in the voice chat.
They like when you sing.
The women like it. I'm literally, I've been integrated into Girl World and I don't know what I want to do with this power yet, but I feel like there's something I can do with this power.
I think it's something. We can make fun of those fat bitches.
Tommy, how dare you? How dare you? Okay? They're not fat bitches, okay? Some of them are fluffy ladies. That's what we would call them, fluffy ladies. They're thick. Thick Oh, okay. Well, actually, I learned you can use thick bitches, right? You can't say fat bitches, but you can say thick bitches. Total thick different meaning. Yeah.
Is that what those fat bitches told you?
Well, the thing is, right? I still have yet to meet somebody who describes themselves as thick, who's not like actually fat,
like morbidly obese, heart attack, sexual. Yeah, I know.
Dude, there's one bitch around here. She's fat as fuck, right? But she's flat chested. How the hell does that happen?
What? God hates them.
That has to be.
God.
I mean,
God.
Like, here's the thing, right? This is your sign that you were born to get pregnant, because at least that'll help them grow, right? I did learn that in human anatomy class, sex ed. Yeah, we took that, even though we were homeschooled. We took sex ed.
I dated a girl with C cuffs. You know,
I've dated.
I still loved her.
Well, I would say titty's titty, but if you saw that homeless lady flash on this show on the first episode with me and Iceman, titty is not titty.
I did see it.
Now, I've been scarred in the LCU because I've also seen Tina's titty. Because she flashed on accident live on air. Not as nice as you'd think it would be, Tommy. I'm going to be honest.
I don't care. I got a big nappy titty.
It looked just like Boogie's. I'm not even kidding. And she gets so mad when we say that, but it did.
You got boogie titties.
It did. Okay, so
what do you mean they're beautiful?
Somebody
Beautiful
actually
breasts
linked
of
to me.
woman.
There's this random dude, and I don't know who he is, but apparently there's this guy, and he posts porn, but specifically from the LCU. So like, Tina's nip slip is up there. Anybody who's been in the LCU who has porn, no, it's like real stuff, right? But it's just related to the LCU.
Where's
And
breadstick?
I think that means we made it. Tommy, it's too soon.
Okay.
I think it's too soon. I told him he's welcome up here
breadstick.
anytime. He doesn't need an intern role, but I think it's too soon.
Is he so broke that he can't afford it? I'll pay for it.
I think he's in the Discord.
Yeah,
He's in the Discord. I'd pay him. It's easier for me. You don't have Cash App. I know that motherfucker has Cash App. Most people in his situation don't even have bank accounts. They just use Cash App. You know?
Yeah.
Like, you don't need a bank account if you have Cash App.
Sweet Tea's Cash App doesn't work.
Oh, dude. Speaking of Sweet Tea, right? So apparently more has happened regarding that situation. That being said, I didn't pay attention to any of it because I need it to stay exactly where it was, where we left off.
If you're
yesterday.
commenting nuts for the exact shit, first of all, I just woke up an hour ago, so fuck y'all. And
we tell the story our way, okay?
Yeah,
it's the definitive way because we leave out all the fluff, you know, like all the stuff that doesn't matter. Like, here's the thing, right? As somebody who's I'm a big fan of like a good story, right? And
yes.
Whenever Keem came in and started saying, hold up, maybe I screwed Sweet Tea, that ruined it. That killed it. Yeah. Right?
Yeah.
Because then it's not this toothless crackhead woman scamming Keemstar. But then we find out that, okay, it actually is. That is still the case. So now I just don't want to learn any more about the situation because right now it's still a toothless crackhead woman scams Keemstar. And that's a good headline. It really is. Like, I think today's title, I don't really know how to explain what it means. I mean, we've got Wings and Mr. Bass in the thumbnail, and it's the title's just everything on the table. Now that could mean a bunch of things. You know, sorry, I'm so sorry, Tommy. Do you get it? Everything on the table?
No, it went over my head.
Everything, Wings of Redemption, everything on the table.
We're gonna talk about Wings.
Well, yeah, he's back. That's a good segue. Thank you, Tommy.
Yeah, he's back.
He's back. What do you think?
Wings power bombs his wife off the steel chair, off the top rope.
All right, he would have power bombed anybody who was in front of him. Okay, except for maybe Ken, because Ken's a big dude. Ken probably would have
I thought that was Ken. I could knock Ken down, because Ken's like 6'7", and
I thought Ken was on his knees.
So when I turned around and I knocked when I knocked my bitchy ass wife to the ground, I thought, wow, I'm strong. I just knocked Ken on his ass. But then it was my wife. I can't believe it. It was my wife.
Like Kelly took that well, and I know he knew. Where'd he go, guys? We lost Tommy C. It's just me.
I got kicked off the stream. I apologize. I don't know what happened.
Who did that to you, Tommy C?
I don't know. I have no idea.
Oh no! Somebody didn't like what you were saying.
What did somebody say?
You were being censored. But as I was saying, ladies and gentlemen, no, I was gonna make a bad joke, but I'm not gonna do it. No, dude, I'm happy Wings is back. All things considered, I'm happy he's back. I know he hates my guts, and I already apologized. You know, I just want to move on. You know, I love him.
I like him.
I watch every one of his streams. I don't comment because I know I'll get banned immediately, but I watch every single one of his streams, start to finish.
You do. Sure.
I
do. Yeah, you watch him play video games for an hour and get goofed on by his audience.
Well, if I'm gonna learn to be a better gamer, I might as well learn from the best. I might as well study. Tommy.
He probably is the best gamer in the LCU for sure.
Well, I mean,
so what happens? Are they tossing? Is Nightmare getting tossed?
No. So Wing said he would come back, but he would be on any other show except for Local Live. Now, I think he said that not realizing I was still a host because he probably would have said other than Local Live and Nuts. But he's the manager of Local Nerds.
He's the manager of Local Nerds.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna manage nerds.
Yeah. So I mean, dude, just think about this, right? Like, he fell off. He came back on Locale Live. Then he fell off again. Then he came back on Locale Live again. Then he fell off, right? And now he's managing a YouTuber with millions of subscribers.
Sure.
This is a big deal. Don't fumble this, Wings. This is a big opportunity for you. I know you've created many multi-million subscriber YouTubers in the past, like FPS Russia and Woody's Gamertag and Syndicate. Until he, well, yeah.
Every so often, I remember when we were all together, it was surreal. He went off on Syndicate in a private call with me and Boogie once. It was hysterical. I'm thinking, did this thing at the time? I think it was it's like 15 years ago now, right?
Oh, do you remember when there was something that it came out that Syndicate cheated on his world record or something for Black Ops, and Wings was like, "Look, I told y'all he cheated. I told y'all.
Don't even feel good.
I told you. I can't take this shit no more, man.
No, dang it.
But here's the thing. Wings is so funny to me.
Wait. He quit 15 minutes in tonight? Did he really?
He was still in, right before we streamed, I thought.
I saw. Yeah, wait a minute. Yeah, we did see his name up there.
Yeah. He was literally just they're trolling us, okay? Now, will he be back tomorrow? I don't know. I'm not a fucking weatherman, okay? I can't predict the future. But
wake up and say, I can't take this shit no more.
But so I guess, you know what? We'll get to the Mr. Bass stuff. We'll save that for the end of the stream. Let's get to what's relevant right now. Let's get to Wings of Redemption.
Actually, do the fucking show the wheel, you dipshit. You want to make it?
Oh yeah. Let's make some money. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have Tommy, can you filibuster real quick? I've got to send it to myself. I forgot to send it to myself.
I think I can't. It's so early for me. I can't. I'm not quite used to this yet. Who likes me in the chat and who doesn't like me? Put a 1 if you like me and a 2 if you don't. And I will work real hard to get your approval. All right, that's Look, let me switch to live chat. I want to see who likes me because it's important to be liked. You know, I'm like Booster Gold. It's very important to be liked. Yeah. What do you have, like a mega delay on here, for Christ's sakes?
I just added 2 more things to the wheel that I think are pretty funny.
Why is Locale Babe sending us fucking people? Do we have 10 people in the chat? Okay, I'm
Locale Babes was a very successful show while I was there. I'll have you know, Tommy.
Yeah, not anymore.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. They go at a weird time. I don't know when they go live.
Did they just send us? They just send us people now. Fucking 13 minutes in.
Yeah, they go live when they want. They're on the C circuit. I'll be hosting their show for them I'll be running OBS for them tomorrow, Tommy.
Okay.
Oh no, Thursday.
1.3. Uncle Tommy. Yeah. Okay.
I'm just gonna send you the link to the wheel so I can pull it from our DMs. But
this is pointless. Both don't read chat and miss all the donuts. Go fuck yourself, Fox. How about that? I read that, didn't I?
We were talking about some important stuff.
You didn't give us a donut, you fucking cunt.
Okay. We don't use that word here, Tommy. That is a very that word is offensive to women. It's you know.
Yeah, cunts hate it.
Hold up. I do need to go back though.
Why are you setting me the wheel? You're supposed to put the wheel up there.
I've got the wheel. Okay. Are you ready?
Let me go over each fucking thing, you dipshit. Show them.
All right, let me get the wheel.
You're like Batgirl. You don't fucking okay, here's the stuff. That's it. You got to sell it to them.
I'm a little special, Tommy. Leave me alone.
Okay.
All right.
What does it say? So,
you'll see what it says. Give me a second.
I don't know. Put OBS over it. Then everybody sees what it says.
They can't see it yet.
Yeah.
I'm switching it. I got a stream deck, Tommy. I'm in with it now.
Why did you say Tommy's Wii Fit like 14 times?
Okay, because it's funny. All right, because we're going to alternate. We're going to take turns. I'll go first for the first spin, right? But we have all kinds of new things on here, so I'll spin it real quick.
Well, spin it? I mean, you got to show them what's on.
Well, I am. I'm going to give them an example, right?
Whisper 2 minutes. Stand for 5.
Whisper 2 minutes. Stand for 5. Begin every sentence with your honor. Spin again. Silence for 2 minutes for whoever lands on it. Cold water on head. That one only applies to me because Tommy has rabies. He's actually hydrophobic. Compliment biggest op. Overreact to nothing. Spin again, and then the next spin is half off. Tommy, we fit. Tommy, we fit. Tommy, we fit. Pull nipple hair. Insult Keemstar. 1v1 wings. Insult Boogie's dog. British accent. Okay, insult Boogie's dog is a good one. It's pretty good. British accent 5 minutes. Stand 5 minutes, and then we've made it full circle.
You should pull a nipple hair with to know it's like real, like some kind of clamp or something, you know? Because you could fake it too much with the thing. I got my Gerber. Yeah,
it's a Leatherman.
And we call him a Gerber.
Shame on you. Gerber is a lesser brand. I know they supplied them to the military. That's because they were easy to mass produce because they're a lesser brand. Okay.
That's
Sorry.
what we call them, Gerbers.
Sorry, that was rude of me. That was insensitive.
I still have my military gun. I don't know how shitty it could be.
No, they're not shitty at all. They're like super. They're super.
Oh really?
Is yours the one? Is yours the one that like telescopes, or is it the?
Hold on, let me get.
They had a few different models. But while you get that, I'm gonna catch up on these super chats because we have missed a few, just a couple. All right, we've got Jar Jar Scar for 99 cents. We've got Andrew Duffy, member of Band World for 6 months, who says, "My Twigget, thank you for saving my life." JK, shout out to Frank and Build a Spider, the goats of the Twiggiverse. Oh,
thank you.
The Twiggiverse is real, by the way. We're going to teach you about that, Tommy. We've got Chelsea, member of Band World for 6 months. We've got Solinky Dinky Doo, member of Band World for 5 months, who says, "Thanks for finally getting a new microphone, Twiggy." I didn't get a new microphone. Yeah, it's the telescoping one. It's the Gerber. I know the model of that. Fuck, I can't remember. It's the. I can't remember. But they've got the patent on it. Okay, mine doesn't do that. Okay, if I want to try to be fancy, Tommy, I've got to hit it with the. I've got to like push it out a little, and then I gotta go.
Oh, okay, I've had this for like 15, almost 20 years, 15, 20 years. It's still
no, they're sturdy.
Yeah.
But does yours have interchangeable bits? I didn't think so.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, and I got a full toolkit with more.
This
bits.
does everything I needed.
I have everything I need. I'm MacGyver.
Yeah, I figured you are.
Yeah.
But I mean, here I am. I got to fix arcades and stuff. So.
No, literally, that thing is all you need. And it's one-hand deployable, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, I remember you say, "Why don't you have a Gerber? Where's your Gerber? Okay, Callahan, where's your Gerber?"
Both Gerber and Leatherman actually make specific like multi-tools for servicing your like M16s, AR platform rifles, and stuff like that. It's pretty cool. I'm sure Steak has one.
Military edition.
But we've got Slinky Deaky Doo with 5 busted nuts. I like that we get to call them that.
Bust a nut! Bust a nut! We bustin' nuts!
That's not a knife. This is a knife. We've got Robin72 Michael, member of Band World for 3 months, who says, "Wings is back and still useless." Laughing while crying emoji, JK. We've got Pizza Soup Comedy, Band World member for 1 month, who says, "Wings, I heard Twiggy's back. Is he still your Nintendo Noogie Nugget?" I don't know what that. What's a Noogie Nugget?
Noogies when you put your.
I know what a noogie is, but what's a noogie nugget? Does that mean like you're a victim of a noogie, like just repeatedly?
You know what it is? I think it's it's you see it's white trash coming up with something that rhymes. I think that's it. I know.
Eminem was pretty good at it.
Yeah, I mean, he's the best ever, right?
Palms are sweaty, knees weak, arms are heavy.
Yeah.
There's vomit on a sweater already. What would you rhyme with that? Mom spaghetti. Like it all comes together, Tommy. It's amazing. But now we are caught up. All right, we've explained the wheel. Now we also have up here $5 advice, ladies and gentlemen. So if you would like advice from me and Tommy, you can either request a certain topic, or for a 5, we'll just drop random advice. And I've got great advice. Tommy, would you like to give an example of advice real quick? that you would give
I
to
can help
somebody?
you get pussy. Most of you guys, like, look, you listen to us. You probably shouldn't be. Ask me pussy advice because I may be old and fat now, but I probably got more pussy than you.
And if your woman says that she has other options, all right, ladies and gentlemen, I can just teach you how to fuck more dudes than your woman. I guess I don't really I don't really know what I bring to the table here. Tommy has experience in the world. He's been alive forever. He's very wise. I'm just a youngin', guys. So,
Yeah.
I can give you advice on where to invest in crypto. That's perfect, Tommy.
I only can give you personal advice, like day-to-day social. That's the
And
only thing I
then,
can.
you know what?
I
I'm
know where
about to
to
get fancy.
Honestly, if I could give you meaningful advice like that, I wouldn't tell you. I'd just keep it to myself because I'm greedy.
Tommy,
You know what I
I've
mean?
got something perfect for today. I just
Yeah.
put up a little sticker. I'm doing $20 shots. I want to drink. I don't feel like you've gotten to experience drunk Twiggy yet, and I think we've established our
That's
bond
that.
enough. So,
Let's do it. It's fucking 8 in the morning.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
it's 8 in
always
the
fun to
morning for
deal with somebody
you.
who's drunk out of their mind.
Hey, Tommy, when I
Yeah.
get my cat just unplugged my headphones. Just give me 1 second. She
Yeah.
likes to do that.
What a bitch.
Yeah, she is. She's a problem.
Yeah.
But where should we start? So I want to do a micro wings deep dive. Now, should we start out with a full story or should we go straight into like where his
Sunny V2.
downfall started? All right, start with Sunny V2. Okay.
Sunny V2, and then we're gonna do the
We're gonna
Syndicate
recap
man.
where his
In
downfall
autistic
started.
detail.
Where he
But
became a
Iceman
locale
is-
because you can pinpoint that very instance where he lost the 1v1 to Syndicate to where his downfall actually started. Oh, I already have it pulled up. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the tragic tale of
By the way-
Wings of Redemption.
By the way, somebody wrote in the chat, Gary is high rates. Iceman is Twiggy's father. Iceman is Twiggy's father. Apparently, he did something creepy with chicks again.
Okay, I want to
something
hear about
new.
this before we get into the tragic
Yeah,
tale of Wings of Redemption.
I don't know anything. I heard it right before I go to bed, but I was listening to Lil Cal Live, and they were saying, like, this is your last warning. You know, because it happened again. And then they threw him off and the show ended. So I didn't know anything besides that.
Should we do a go to catfish Iceman?
Let me check my. I don't think my people had enough time to do anything yet. It wouldn't be reasonable by this time. But let me check. Yeah, we might have to check on Iceman. You guys want an Iceman?
I
segment?
talked to him earlier today for the first time since we were live together.
He hates you.
He
Yeah.
didn't act like he hated me when he was around me. Shocker,
Yeah,
right,
yeah,
Tommy?
he did. He hated your guts.
Oh, I know he hates me. And I knew
Yeah.
he hated me. He didn't like the fact
I don't
that anytime I would tell him what to do, he would try to be like, no, the chat's on my side. The chat was never on his side.
No.
It's
I
good,
bet
but
the
we've
chat
got
was on his side.
Slinky Dinky
That's fine.
Doo with 5 Aussie dollary dues who says, if someone gaslights me into thinking they didn't get a new mic, how do I convince them they're talentless? Advice, please. Well, depends on if it was so what basically what I was saying is you just don't, Was that good, Tommy?
Hey, that was great advice.
Thank you. Straight to the point, Yeah, I mean, because that's such a weird, these people and their weird hypotheticals, right, Tommy?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
if you're in that
got 'em.
situation, be a fucking grown man and deal with it yourself. Like, what do you want
Yeah.
from me? Like, fucking grow up,
Slinky.
Slinky Dinky Doo.
My life hosting last. Tommy and Swig say, he's still trying to. Don't you hate that? Have you had the privilege of having somebody say, if it wasn't for you, I was thinking about killing myself?
Every
but you made
day.
me laugh."
Every day. I just had it happen right there. It happens every
No,
time I
you
go
lied.
live, Tommy. No, every time
Hey,
I go
actually,
live, I get a
unironically-
donation saying Twiggy saved my life. And
hate
no, I have had somebody tell me not that I
themselves?
saved their life, right? But I made
Yeah.
their abusive relationship better. Now, when I asked about this abusive relationship, apparently he was in an abusive relationship with some chick who lived in Canada. He lives in Florida. That's all of the details I'm going to go into. So I don't.
Yeah.
It's verbally abusive over the internet. Where you can just
That's
hit
funny.
the end button, but
You imagine it being with a chick, never be getting a banger, and then arguing with her on the internet.
I don't
make it
have
seem
to
like a real
imagine, Tommy.
relationship.
We've all had dark times.
I didn't. The girl in Canada is usually bullshit, by the way. especially if you live in Florida.
I mean, maybe she's bullshit. I don't know. It's not my
Let's
place to judge.
Let's watch Wings. In honor of Wings, let's see what a loser.
In honor of Wings quitting, because apparently he did quit and said he's not like he's gonna finish out the day and not gonna be back tomorrow. So you know, at least he got to have a little bit of, you know.
Ban them. No, I don't got any friends, dude. No person deserves this kind of ridicule. Like, I hate my f***ing life at this point. My grandma's dying. I spent my entire life sitting in this room. I had $1,400 worth of chargebacks come out, and all you do is get picked on and criticized. That's my life. Most of you guys are cracked under the stress that these people put me through. I just want to escape the...
Dude, anytime Wings talks, you can just put sad music over it, and it's emotional. It's crazy.
Who is that, Norm? Yeah, I always wondered what that picture that used to be behind him. Is that Norm Macdonald? Or?
That's not Vladimir Putin? No, I don't know who it is.
Yeah, or something. Yeah. Yeah.
I do. People make fun of me and pick at me. I'm pretty much defeated in every aspect of my life. You know, I have no self-esteem to begin with, and I feel like nobody loves me, but guess what?
And he wonders why the trolls are so hard on him.
Yeah, I know.
He gives them every bit of ammo.
Because it's so funny to watch him.
And then he comes into the LCU today and is telling people how bad his trolls are and how they need to like take precautions. Yeah. And literally just telling his trolls exactly like, you know, they're going to go after next because they know it'll like.
I know. It's so
It doesn't make any sense.
It's okay. He's an easy target.
If you haven't heard of his name before, I guarantee you're definitely not going to forget it from this point.
If only this guy would have stuck to making videos about Wings of Redemption, because after he made one about Chris Tyson, it was all over.
Yeah.
Poor Sonny V2. Oi. That's one of my Aussie mates. We were born in the same country, Tommy.
Wait, onwards.
I detest this game. I hate you too. Come on! Honestly, can you stop, Tudzo? Ban everybody that says I got on. I'm done. I'm sorry, I'm done with the stream.
Geordie Jordan, aka Wings of Redemption.
Oh God!
This is how he gets you. This is how he gets you, Tommy. So I told Tommy before we went live that this is the video that made me like Wings of Redemption. I watched this video when it came out, and I was like, you know, maybe I was wrong about this guy, because I always just laughed at him, you know, being like, I just can't do it. I just can't take this shit no more, man. I thought that was funny. Well, when I watched this video, it added the context to that, and seeing little baby Geordie Jordan there. Before he put on the pounds.
The whole world. I mean, he's still kind of big. Yeah.
That's probably the last time he smiled, Tommy.
Yeah, probably.
Was born on the 21st of April 1986 into what you might call unfortunate circumstances. His birth had been the result of a teenage pregnancy, and due to the young age of his parents, Geordie would be raised with the help of his grandparents in their trailer park home. At the age of 2, his father, an alcoholic, would abandon the family entirely, giving us a pretty clear idea of the unfortunate means.
And you know what? He still grew up to
and
be
that's it. That says it right there. Every one of these fucking guys, like Dad wasn't there.
Daddy wasn't there to take me to the fair.
Look at that baby. Like, how do you, like, I don't.
Oh, this is, he cropped out the Shutterstock, you know.
Oh, really?
No, I don't know.
He's like a big happy baby. It's so sad.
That could be Wings. It could not be. I don't know. But we've got Big Dicks in my ass for $5 who says, drag Wings in the car before he leaves the server. Tommy convinced him to come back. Tommy convinced him to come back last time.
No, I didn't.
Well,
I don't know what happened there. Tommy's coming back. Okay, I quit.
Tommy.
Yeah.
They didn't request who, you know, any advice or anything. So I guess my question would be, how would you recommend to somebody who had the world and lost everything on how to cope with that? Like, for example, you know, you're on a successful podcast. You're one of the early famous Call of Duty YouTubers.
Sure.
You know.
Sure. I think forever bitching about it and never improving your life. Also eating constantly and drinking tons and tons of soda. I think that'll fix it.
That was exactly what I was gonna say, because it's a good distraction. You know, like there's nothing better to distract you from how positive your future can be than depression. You know what I'm saying? right?
Look at that big happy baby. Oh,
But let's get back to this big happy baby.
look at that big happy
by
baby.
which Wings of Redemption had been brought into the world. However, while the circumstances were far from desirable, as Geordie Jordan entered school, he would begin to excel in sports, claiming to be one of the most athletic people in his class.
Stop.
That would
Claiming
be
to
until
be. Notable word, claiming to be.
Why did that
physically
say
gifted-
right? That said 2013.
It
Why
says
would leave
number, apartment number,
those-
2013
Oh,
V.
okay. Yo.
At Evan Pietro 9742 super chatted $9.99, $10 to Twigus Cats to College Fund.
Thank you, Evan. You saved my life and my job.
Yes.
But Tommy, rock,
Saved
paper,
life.
scissors for who goes first at the wheel. Hold up, I can't see you, so I got to be able to see you in order to do that.
All right. Well, then put the fucking camera on.
I got you. I got you.
Okay.
Rock, paper,
One.
scissors. Jesus Christ.
Oh, fucking! It's probably bullshit. All right, goes.
You don't know the rules to rock, paper, scissors? The game has
I
been
don't
around
know.
for
I don't like
5,000 years,
it.
originating
No,
in
it
China.
doesn't work. 1, 2,
Okay.
3, man.
Okay, you know what? I'll go first, Tommy. Fuck you. Okay, I know you're just gonna cry, so
What was this?
I'll
We
go
Fit?
first
We
unless
gonna
it
be-
lands on Tommy. We fit. You fucking
stand 5
bitch.
minutes.
You
Good.
fucking bitch. I hate
I
all
could.
of
I
you.
could. You want me to do this one?
Yeah, Tommy, you need the you need the It's good for your joints.
Yeah. How about that? Good.
Oh yeah. That's the angle right there. You know what? Why don't you just stand on that Wii Fit for 5 minutes? Well, I left this video. Up. No, I'm just kidding.
Do that.
claiming to be one of the most athletic people in his class.
You're missing the video, Tommy. No. Look, ladies and gentlemen, he's compromised. All right,
Oh, that's
it's a
not a good
double
angle, man.
punishment because you were the first person to trigger the TTS.
Oh, it's-
Tommy gets a double whammy.
I have to
Taking
yell a
a
little
sweet
bit.
time, dear God.
Yeah. I have to
But
yell a little bit.
yeah, you get the double whammy
God.
because that person is the first person to drop TTS tonight. Okay, that person, not that person, Evan, the biggest supporter of my cats. Why did I say that person? I'm dehumanizing the chat. Let's play the video.
That would be until a physically gifted foreign exchange student joined his year, placing Geordie in second place for most school sporting events. In
Got
order
beat
to
out by a
counteract this,
foreigner.
Geordie explained that he began to eat more during dinner time under the assumption that it would help him grow faster, hopefully giving him a physical advantage over his opponents. However, this would cause
Fucking Miguel moved to his school from Mexico and was the soccer star, except he called it football, Tommy.
Geordie to begin gaining excessive weight, ultimately leading to a sporting underperformance and isolation into the fantasy world of video games. In the process of this, his family, including his brother and single mum, would move from his grandparents' trailer park home into low-income government housing, where Geordie Jordan would continue to gain weight while further isolating himself from society. By the age of 14, he had reached approximately 240 pounds or 110 kilograms, also being diagnosed with bipolar and social anxiety disorder, adding to the isolation even further. To counteract
Just to pause it real quick, Straw Chat for $5 says, how do I convince my dad that I'm not gay? This one's very easy. If you know what time he gets home from work, just bang a chick in his bed at that time when he gets home. You're fucking a chick in his bed. It's,
Yeah, you might kick your ass, but I mean,
Yeah, well-
at least you're not a homo.
at least you're getting your ass kicked and not fucked, you know? So,
this, Geordie Jordan would begin to take on various low-skilled jobs in
Look at
order
that
to
gal
get
in
out of
the
the
middle.
house more often, as well as earn himself a little bit of income. In his late teens, he would take on various
Thank you,
positions
Straw
such
Ted.
as working at a video rental store, a supermarket as a 911 operator, and even as a Domino's pizza delivery.
imagine Wings of Redemption being your 911 operator.
At Big Dixon Myers super chatted $10. Bro, we got her hooked that we fit board up to the Wii game to get his weight red LOL.
What? Oh god. Oh no. No, I'm streaming that on my own channel. Fuck that.
Oh, Tommy, you know
What?
what? Fine, whatever. You don't care about this channel anyway. It's okay.
Fuck off. That's my money.
Oh no. Well, Tommy, watch carefully. Take in the view,
What
Tommy.
does it say? I can't see that far. What does it say? I'm old. What do
Oh,
you
well,
want?
I've got it
Ow!
full screened on my side, Tommy.
That's pretty good.
Oh dear God, dear God, I don't want.
Zoom it in.
I am, okay?
Zoom it in. Is that Gerber?
No,
that a Gerber?
it's a fucking Leatherman, Tommy. Okay, it's better than a Gerber.
Is that a Gerber? I get it. Make sure you pull it a little bit so it looks like, so you know it's not bullshit. Like just tug at it so it makes your skin move. No, we can't see it. You fuck me. You can't do it. You're like.
No, look.
You need camera.
Look.
Up. Okay, go. Go!
Ah! Ah!
Go! Was that an ass hair?
Look how
Oh, no,
long
don't-
it is. Holy shit. Hold up.
Can I get off this fucking Wii Fit boy?
Okay. I don't know. I didn't time it. My bad, Tommy.
You asshole.
Oops. My bad, dog. My bad, big dog. I'm gonna be honest. I forgot about you. Yeah, my bad, G. All right. I think I earned it. Okay. All right. I think I did well. My nipple is on fire. Hold up. It's not red yet, but I think it's gonna get red. I think my nipple's gonna get raw, Tommy.
Super.
But you know what else is raw? Wings Emotions. Let's get back into it.
Delivery driver. However, he found many of these to be boring and unstimulating, often leading him to quit within only 2 weeks of starting. However, at the age of 18,
So he works on job an average of a month, only if he puts his 2 weeks notice in, is what I'm hearing.
Except for streaming.
Unless he puts his 2 weeks notice in on the first day, right?
Yeah.
Geordie Jordan would finally get into a position which he was able to hold for some period of time, specifically a job working for a company by the name of Metglass.
What I did at Metglass is I was an overhead crane operator for blast furnaces that basically poured liquid metal.
Tommy, this is the job where he fell 8 stories.
Oh, that's really. What?
Do you remember when he was talking about his back pain because he fell 8 stories?
No.
Oh my gosh, you're not familiar with the lore
Metal
at
things-
all.
No.
Kind of like Terminator 2.
While working at Metglass in 2007, Geordie and another friend by the name of Z7 Taylor would play Call of Duty in the evenings, also starting to regularly watch sniper montages over on YouTube. In the process, Geordie thought about making his own videos, however, given his busy work schedule, would dismiss the idea as he had minimal time for doing so. However, in 2008, an event would occur that presented itself as a negative in the beginning, however would turn out to be a huge turning point in his life, the global financial crisis. Geordie explained that since he was one of the more expensive employees at
He was the only one doing good at that time.
Metglass, he was one of the first to lose their job as business profits began to tumble.
They started laying people off, and one of the people that got laid off was me because I was one of the newer employees, and I was also getting paid more than most of the employees on the flag factory floor.
I wonder how many of those employees weighed as much as he did too. I think that's a valid question. I don't know. I think.
So he's a newer employee and he made more money than them all. How did he pull that off?
Well, if you don't hire me, I'm gonna sue you for discrimination because I am. No, I don't. Maybe experience. Maybe he lied on his resume.
That's a bullshit story. Yeah, it would be funny if he did.
I've lied on a resume. Who doesn't, Tommy? How do you think I got my job?
I don't think
now?
I've ever lied. No, that's never had a good job. I don't think
Would
I've
then be
ever
put
lied
on
on my resume.
government unemployment
definitely
payments,
have.
which
And here's why I say that, right?
I tell you, oh no, I've given like bullshit. No, I guess I have. I've given bullshit references.
Oh, I was just gonna say like
People that
whenever I
never
was
worked
filling
for,
out like
like-
all the health
Yeah, I know.
stuff. Like I went to join the Marines, but I was not accepted due to lack of medical records from the ages of birth to 15. Long story.
Really?
Yeah. Now the Army wouldn't have cared. The Marines is very strict about that stuff. Not the point,
really?
right? But I lied about having asthma. Some people do that.
in
Yeah,
combination
yeah,
with his
a lot of
previous
people lie about
employment
that.
history, seemed to dampen Geordie Jordan's confidence in relation to his
That's
ability to
basically a
hold down
resume.
a job working for someone else.
If you think I could hold a job down, you're kidding yourself. The reason I don't get a job is I can't hold one down.
However, there was one advantage to come out of this whole situation. Suddenly,
Hold one
Geordie
down
Jordan
then,
had
you
all the
fat fuck.
time
Only thing he's holding down is that weight, buddy. Come on.
in the world. His friend Z7 Taylor had started making his own Call of Duty videos and noticing the success of them.
Because I seen Taylor and his channel.
Hold up. What?
He bitches about being a clown, right? Like he bitches I hate Call of Duty room alive. and like he can't stand it around here because just make a jackass. I got sick of pouring pudding on my ass, and then yet the only job he can hold down is clown.
Well, he also talks about how he hates streaming. He hates Call of Duty.
I hate streaming. I hate Call of Duty. Everything that's ever made him money. And let me guess. When he was working a normal job, I hate it here.
Well, I've never heard him talk about hating DoorDash. To be fair, so he might enjoy that.
Oh, I like DoorDash because I'm in my own car, and
he gets to ride around in his trail boss.
He's not like the funny thing about Wings is like. You might think you had a moment with him and okay, we're friends. No, you're not. Because he's so closed off and he's so lonely, But it's him. It's enforced by him. We talked about baseball, old 90s baseball. I want to say for 45 minutes one night. I'm like, okay, I really hit it off with him. Nah, he didn't answer my calls, my messages, nothing.
I was supposed to go out to his house and fix his car. We had talked for hours, multiple days. I was supposed to go out to his house and fix his car. Every time I was supposed to go out there, I wouldn't hear from him, and they'd be like, "Hey, man, sorry, something came up." One morning, I had my stuff packed. I was driving to his house, and he's like, "Hey, man, I'm not feeling too good today. It's not gonna work out." And I was already on my way. At least he let me know. And I didn't get there.
He doesn't want to. He doesn't want to meet you. He doesn't want to be around you.
But see, that's the thing. He volunteered. He offered.
I think
to bring me to fat camp.
But when the reality comes in, no.
But he volunteered to take me to fat camp. And here's the thing: I wanted to fly, right?
Yeah, because I bet you wish you did.
Well, I flew back because I got abandoned because he got sent home from fat camp. So I had a one-way flight. I couldn't find a ride. You know how to give me a ride to the airport? Zeta Ray. All right.
Zeta. Oh. God.
Yeah. So I just lose constantly, Tommy. But let's see who loses more than me. Let's play this video of Wings of Redemption.
And I love reading the comments. So I'm like,
he would order a H.
Do what?
No Wings, no Becky, no old cool out. I'm here. Aren't you happy?
DPVR capture card and begin to record his
small shows. I get relegated to the small shows. They fucking sold it like I was going back to live. They stuck me in a terrible time slot.
They stuck me on a. They stuck me with they probably sold him on it by being like Grim, Grim's Toy Show, big YouTuber, millions of subscribers. All right, this is your ticket back to success. All right, and is it? No, it's B Circuit, but
it'd be like when I'm wrestling sharks again. I'm wrestling sharks.
The B and B Circuit stands for better, actually. So just
his own high-definition Call of Duty videos in his newly found free time. Geordie Jordan would then register a YouTube channel under the name Wings of Redemption, taking the name from an inscription on King Tut's tomb which stated, "Death shall come quick on swift wings to him who disturbs the peace of the king." But while making a brand new channel was extremely exciting for Wings of Redemption, he wouldn't...
You think? I don't know. I always thought Wings of Redemption is a great name, but
it's the name is, but the story behind it, dude, King Tut was inbred, bro.
Yeah, probably. So
he had a clubbed foot.
So probably the current king.
Well, we all know he is. That's very well known. Okay,
yeah,
royalty. Yeah. Actually, dude, honestly, they might be onto something, but I'm not sure. But if you look at history, all the royals are inbred, right?
Yeah, I know. They're all
so
inbred. Yeah.
What are they on? What do they know? Right? What do they know?
They know that it feels good to fuck your sister. I don't know.
I don't know. I don't have a sister, Tommy.
I don't know. I don't either.
Didn't even make it past his first video before embroiling himself in some level of controversy. In his very first video, Wings felt the need to stick up for a Call of Duty strategy known as camping, where the player would stay in one location for a prolonged period of time and wait for players to come to him instead of the other way around.
Some people think I'm a camper.
Thank you.
Yeah, read them.
Dang, it's crazy. This video's only 10 minutes, and it feels like it's been dragging on for an hour.
Yeah, I know. Sonny, you're not as good at it as I am. I noticed.
Oh no shit, Tommy. No shit.
Yeah. I'm reacting.
You know I am better at you, or better at than you.
Fixing cars.
Working a full-time job.
Yeah.
And fixing cars. Yeah, because that is my full. Yeah. Just saying. Slicky-Dicky-Doo for $10 says, as someone diagnosed and medicated for ADHD, it's so sad to see people like Wings suffering and knowing he will never get help. Hyperactivity is the only one aspect. Comorbid conditions confused. That was too smart for me, Tommy. I didn't understand.
How about
any of
drinking
that.
like fucking 10 pounds of soda a day? That doesn't help either, Stinky.
Ooh, I kind of want a carbonated beverage now.
ADHD. I've had a relatively normal life.
Yeah,
No.
I've never been medicated for anything, obviously.
No.
But we've got Evan, 4 months, who says the most insane Wings fact to
I'm not
me
even
is he's a liberal. I don't actually care. It's just so shocking.
Yeah, no, you figure you'd be like a hillbilly fucking. I hate the gays.
Well, no, he did. No, he literally said he's like, if my son was gay, I'd beat him to death. Like that is a Wings quote. Like, it's a shock jock quote. Okay,
Yeah, like he does get. Like,
but it's so funny to me. That is the funniest thing he's ever said.
Wings is fucking really funny, and a lot of the stuff they've attributed to him is like him doing that shock sort
Oh
of
yeah,
part.
saying something to get reactions. Unfortunately,
Yeah,
Wings, you got your
I'd beat my-
reactions.
Yeah,
It's not
yeah.
the ones you were expecting.
All right, let's watch
Which
this.
sucks.
Which I am a gamer.
The strategy was common but often frowned upon by players who were more aggressive, and as a result, his comment section would fill up by
shit.
many who opposed his playstyle. However, on the opposite end of the spectrum, people also respected Wings for his honesty and his
Whitest white boy in the Alabama suburbs. I don't know why it's funny.
unapologetic nature towards the strategies that he preferred, and as a result, he began to build an audience. Given the almost non-existent competition on YouTube at the time, Wings would quickly become one of the fastest growing creators on
a
the
pioneer.
platform, and with such he began to gain the attention
Yes.
of other large Call of Duty
Yes,
YouTubers, specifically one by the name of Woody's Gamertag.
Hi.
Woody lives 45 minutes from me.
Does he?
He does.
We were in the same server.
Yeah, we're in the same server.
Sure, let's go get together and start podcast. Now you kick me out.
This is Woody, the unexceptional gamer, and I make Call of Duty videos designed to help my unexceptional brethren.
He wouldn't have made it today.
No, with his autistic son.
Tommy.
No. He
Okay.
used to put on his son like this is the did you know the story of this? And I'm on Woody's side.
I know
I'm
the
sure I'll
story
never
of
be-
his autistic side. I know
Yeah,
the
he's-
story of
yeah,
it
I
being
guess his-
reported
yeah.
on
Yeah, he started like I guess his son like saw the dog the family dog's penis and started pulling on it, right?
I mean,
And
right, dude, as a kid, did you not see a red rocket and you're like, what is that? Right?
I never wanted to put my hand on it.
Whatever floats your boat, Tommy, okay?
So that's not look that happened. The kid's autistic is understandable. Well, Keemstar like made it a big fucking they're like friends, and he's like, look at this, check it out, put on his Twitter files and everything.
Woody's autistic child is.
Woody hates Keemstar like to
Oh, I
death.
know he does.
It's funny.
Oh, I know. Oh my gosh, I've watched. I feel like I've watched that drama, like recaps of that drama a few times because it was just
So
so funny
funny.
to me.
So funny. Wasn't he did like H3 interviewed fucking Woody's gamer tag to go. You remember that? It's like 5 years ago.
My favorite thing is the H3 Keemstar interview.
The Keemstar nuke. We should watch the nukes, the Ethan Klein
Oh no,
nukes.
we
one day.
should, but
It's
we
so
also
funny.
gotta watch the Keem guest appearing on the H3 podcast because they had the
skin.
camera angle fucked up. Like you can Keem's sitting and you've got his stomach just like
Yeah,
front and
Jesus.
center. It's good.
Where's this
Stupid.
Oops.
Where's this been? After the 4 months and the other shit.
Do
Are
what?
you paying attention? Are you paying attention to shit you're supposed to be doing?
Yeah, I got it.
Probably, all right, that's why we're not getting any money. How much to spend? $20?
Wait, what did you say, Tommy?
That's spin. Like what the fuck, dude? You're supposed to be doing this shit.
Okay. My bad. I literally had a mental note of it, and then I thought you were talking about something else.
Yeah.
I got it
You
ready
gotta
right
spin.
here. Ready? This one is you. I pulled my nipple hair out, Tommy.
Yeah.
This is all you. Watch me get screwed over.
Fake apology video.
No, but see, here's the thing. I'm switching it up now, Tommy. All right? I need you to apologize to Iran on behalf of Israel and the United States of America.
No, I'm apologizing as Iran.
Oh, okay, that works out too.
Okay. And I apologize to the United States.
I figured this goes with current events.
This
This is relevant.
This is gonna get me in trouble. All right.
I know what I'm doing. By recommending.
Hello, my friends. I am Iran. Recently, you've heard of me in the news. I am being very punished for being very, very bad. Very bad. I want to apologize to the United States of America for sponsoring terrorism all over the world, and especially Israel. Israel is a wonderful place with wonderful people, and we love them. Our punishment is severe. Our people are being blown apart, but mostly the right people, the people that are in charge of this horrible government. Again, this is Iran. It's $45 to the airport, and we apologize as our state, and we will no longer, now and forever, and to the future, fuck your goats. Thank you.
They say we are the ones who use the bombs, but they are using the bombs. Okay, I shouldn't have done that. We're bad influences on each other.
Do I gotta post this in Maine?
No, you gotta post it on your Twitter. Yeah, Maine.
Yeah, dude.
Which the thing is, I would post mine on my Twitter, dude.
This is Iran. Give me a flag. All right, it's uploading now. There you go.
That was more entertaining than anything that Wings has done in this video so far. I'm waiting for honestly, I'm waiting for the part where his grandma passes away. Okay. So that we can get to the good crash outs.
Yeah. Better in the game.
Woody's gamer tag had begun YouTube at around the same time as Wings, and in order for them to share their audience with one another, they would begin to post dual commentary videos.
Hey guys, it's Woody the Unexceptional Gamer, and I'm doing a dual com with Wings of Redemption today.
Also starting a podcast together by the name of Painkiller Already, or...
Ooh, I've been waiting for this Woody Gamer tag, Wings of Redemption collab. Oh, it's so exciting. The biggest guys in the business getting together. Wow!
The energy's gonna be just... the sparks are gonna fly, you know?
They should start a podcast.
It's like if Ben Stein and who's as boring as Ben Stein, Tommy.
Yeah, I don't know. I used to love that show. That's got what's his face discovered. There was a show Ben Stein was on. Is he still alive, Ben Stein?
I don't know. I just know him from the Dr. Scholl's commercials. You know, I modeled
Ben
for
Stein.
one of
He's
those.
not boring. He's not actually a boring guy. He used to be on a game show called Win Ben Stein's Money, right? And it was one of the best game show. And you know who was who's the late night talk show host? Fucking now.
Which one?
What's his name? I name a few of them, and
Jimmy Kimmel, Jimmy Fallon.
Jimmy Kimmel. It was Jimmy Kimmel's first show, and Jimmy Kimmel was amazing.
Yeah, because Jimmy Kimmel used to be kind of based, Tommy.
Yeah, I know. It was definitely based back then. So it was a comedy show, but also a game show. And then if you went to the final round, you used to have to go up against Ben Stein, and he won like 90% of the time. You know, because he was apparently some kind of dude that worked in the Nixon administration or some shit like that. I wonder if he's still alive.
I have
but
no
go ahead.
idea.
Let's watch the movie. I'm going to find out.
PKA for short.
Hello guys,
We're
this
getting
is
there. We're
Painkiller
getting up to the
Already,
Syndicate
and I'm
shit.
your host, Jordy Jordan, aka known as Wings of Redemption.
AKA known as Wings of Redemption. Also known as Wings of Redemption.
2 and 2 together.
In this podcast, Wings would continue with his strong opinions and unapologetic attitude on topics relating to Call of Duty. However, with such, would also begin to gain a reputation as a guy who would constantly respond to those who shared differing opinions. While Wings' goal was to subdue the negative feedback by responding to it, it instead seemed to amplify it, as his audience noticed that the best way to get attention from Wings was to simply leave a negative comment, which Wings often struggled to.
Tommy, for every $20 we get, I will drop a $5 super thanks in Wings YouTube chat.
To ignore. Okay. In addition to this, Wings would begin to show his face more regularly in his videos, prompting negative comments in relation to his weight. However, despite clearly being on the heavier side, his subscriber count was mediated by his gameplay rather than his physical appearance, and by August 2011, Wings of Redemption had peaked as the 281st most subscribed channel on all of YouTube, with a little over 300,000 subscribers, and for all intents and purposes, Wings of Redemption...
He was one of the biggest YouTubers, not only in like physical size, but also like subscriber count, which is pretty cool.
Platform.
Multiple different different.
His YouTube channel seemed to be
categories here.
chugging along just fine. That would be until the 67th episode of the Painkiller Already podcast, where the tragedy of Wings of Redemption would really set into motion after one of, if not the most notorious Call of Duty events in YouTube history. To spice things up on this episode of the podcast,
and ladies and gentlemen, Tommy C is going to do a full breakdown of this, a full sports breakdown.
Well,
okay.
Somebody else will break it down, but yeah, we'll do it.
Well, Tommy C is going to break that. Somebody else breaking it down.
We're gonna laugh. We're gonna laugh at this autist.
Woody and Wings would
We are.
invite another streamer and YouTuber on by the name of Syndicate, who Woody described to be
The best Call of Duty Zombies player on the planet.
possibly feeling subconsciously threatened by Syndicate's channel and
Wait, that wasn't Bob Saget?
I know.
Call of Duty skill. Wings was, quote, wildly disrespectful to Syndicate throughout the stream.
I could put up a fight against, you know, in like COD 4 Modern
Wait, dude, how is this guy the best Call of Duty player in the world? He's British and he hasn't been knighted.
I'll tell you
yet.
out because he didn't find out until 2023 that he was cheating the whole time.
Well, I guess it's a good thing he wasn't knighted then, because I thought if you did something cool and you were British, you got knighted. But I guess I don't know how it works.
I think you got to do something a little better than just.
I guess it has to be Rainbow Six because it's harder than Call of Duty.
Yeah,
I don't know.
2 World of War, and then throw me in
Dude,
against Black Ops.
You would
and
get
I'd
destroyed in World of War.
crushed.
I have never lost.
In addition to
I've
this,
never
Wings would go
lost.
ahead and state that
He says that he'd be much better at zombies on his first game. He doesn't even play zombies, but if he were to, he'd be much better than the best player on the planet.
in order to settle the
You know what it
dispute,
is?
Wings and
Wings
Syndicate
wasn't
would
good at
agree to
anything in
1v1.
life.
Just think this
The
is
one
so
thing-
important
this
that
is
it
the
ruined a
one
man's
thing-
life.
The one thing, this is the beginning. This is the one thing that he thought he was absolutely better than anybody in the world at, and he was probably good.
No, they don't know how good this is about to get, though.
Yeah, I know.
This is one of
so
the
good.
most legendary things in YouTube
The
history.
internet history. I
Yeah,
think I would
it
go
is
farther than that.
legendary.
This is boulders. This is
I mean, this
wings,
is how he went from being up on the top to being a locale.
Yeah.
This one live stream is what started the whole
I
down.
heard
each other.
I heard Woody say like they made money, right? But it was just enough to buy free video games. Like, yeah, you get $50, $60 here, 60. So they the podcast or whatever they're doing kept them in video games. Free video
Yeah,
games.
they didn't really
nice.
take off until after Wings
Like,
was
Wings left.
yeah. Like I think it was actually kind of that drama that kind of helped them blow up because they started trolling.
I know.
Like Kyle started trolling Wings. He's kind of Wings even says he's kind of responsible for all the trolling he gets today. It's so funny.
Yeah, it is
Multiplayer.
funny.
What, you want to go M16s on Bog right now?
That could go. I'd do it for the fun of it. I'd go for it.
Let's do it.
So what map are we playing?
with game rules that favored Wings as
If
opposed to
sounds
Syndicate.
so
He lays it
humble,
all
like,
out
yeah,
there,
I'll
so
give
it's
it a
to
shot,
his
mate.
advantage.
Just to top it all off, the match
He's being a good sportsman about it, you know?
Yeah,
He's got good
and
sportsmanship.
that's what killed Wings because you know, like Syndicate is like, yeah, if I lose, I lose, I win. Let's have fun. He sounded
Wings is like, if I don't win this, I'm gonna end my life.
was hosted on USA servers, favoring Wings and giving Syndicate a massive disadvantage due to lag as he was located in the UK.
Yeah,
there was no
UK.
way that Wings
The UK. That's why I was saying he should have been knighted, right?
Yeah, I think so.
could possibly lose this match, as the odds were completely stacked
the
in his
ping was
favor,
horrible.
or so he thought. The winner would be the first player to reach 30 kills, or whoever had the most kills at the 10-minute mark. After 9 minutes of intense back and forth, Syndicate had 13 kills, while Wings only had 9 with less than a minute remaining. Realizing that there was no way he could catch up, Wings would announce that,
I probably won't be on Painkiller Already again.
which was followed by events that I think are best experienced by simply watching the real
Painkiller
footage.
Wings, did you spawn in?
I broke my controller.
You broke your controller?
Yeah, keep laughing, you. Why the you stream that shit?
It was your idea.
No, I didn't say stream it.
In front of 7,000
What, he's like flabbergasted, dude. It was your idea.
You imagine watching this live, and I always got a kick when I watch the original. You constantly see people sending a message and friend requests. It was amazing. It was so funny.
No, and like, oh, I've watched like it is annoying. It is to the point where it's like infuriating. Like, just turn your fucking notifications off.
No.
Constantly. It's gonna keep on going in this clip too.
You know what? I think
viewers.
actually it probably helped build it. Like, wow, look at how many notifications he's getting. That means you're like famous. You have prowess. You know what I mean?
That means a bunch of people saw your gamer tag when this went live, and they all started adding you.
That's so funny. Spectators. Who's Izednik? You know, whatever that was. I bet. Yeah. That was so funny.
So I think unlimited UAV. I think that's obviously Winks. It's not a spectator. That would be. I don't know who was on the show at the time.
Izednik. I don't know.
Is it Kyle?
Yeah, maybe. I don't fucking know.
Oh no.
After hours of trash talk, Wings was humiliated with 9 kills as opposed to Syndicate's 14. Geordie's reaction led his audience to realize one simple thing. Wings of
Hold up. Of all of the greatest at Syndicate, Wings of Redemption emerges to be a bad sportsman, and props to Syndicate for whooping him. Tom is just awesome. I don't even know who the hell this is. Oh, it's probably just a random comment. Duh.
Yeah, it's a random comment. You did.
My bad. I was like, who is this guy? I was about to start.
Redemption was not this famous Call of Duty hero who took a romantic risk by starting YouTube. No, he was an immature man-child who happened to catch the Call of Duty YouTube wave while living on unemployment. The difference between his online persona and true personality had finally shone through, and in case Wings' reputation hadn't deteriorated enough already, this was really only the beginning. Syndicate would post a screenshot to his Twitter the following day, displaying a conversation in which Wings had...
The internet. No, but here's the thing, it all came. This guy's right. It all came through because the internet hates 2 things a lot. They hate poor people and they hate fat people. And Wings was poor and he was fat, and that's what the internet. And the internet might play video games all day and be a loser, or maybe even be poor and fat themselves. But if you make it public that you're poor and fat, they're coming for you.
Well, and that's not even what really started all this either. It was, he lost, he crashed out, right? But if he would have come back the next day or 2 days later and just owned it, and been like, guys, I just lost my shit. Like,
he tried to fix the fucking.
No, he messages. He's getting into it right now, but he messages Tom and is like, he's like, I'll split the money with you, because it was who was it trying to? It was Alki David involved with this at all? I can't remember. Yes, there was money involved with a win. I think it was Alki David.
Well, was it Alki David put the money?
I can't remember.
Yeah.
We'll find out.
That they play again in a fixed match, where Syndicate would let Wings win with the goal of restoring Geordie's reputation. The screenshot would end with Syndicate stating, "You want to come out on top of this situation."
All right, he's like 2,000. Hold on, I'm gonna rewind it a little. Yep, I got Alki David willing to put up $5,000. Okay, for them to do another 1v1.
Oh, that's so funny.
He's like, you get 3,000, I get 2,500, but I have to come out on top.
He's cheating Alki David. That's so funny too. He's like cheating him as well.
This billionaire who invested in him, like.
This billionaire, he's just giving money to Keemstar and Billy the Fridge.
Kayla was around at that time too, and he just wasn't, But it's so funny. He's like, you get 3,000, I get 2,500, but I have to come out on top. And then he corrects himself because he can't do math. I mean, 2,000. Yeah. He's like, sounds like a good deal, or won't no part of it. He's like, not at all. I'm taking no part in that. Geordie's like, it's free money. He's like, I'd rather earn money. And Geordie's like, well, I need this kind of money. I don't make $2,500 a day. And then Syndicate says, it's regardless of the money. You want to come out on top in this situation. You just made it 10 times worse. He's like, I got a family to feed, so money's a big deal to me. You said you wanted to bury the hatchet.
Of restoring Geordie's reputation. The screenshot would end with Syndicate stating, you want to come out on top of this situation. You just made it 10 times worse, as well as no.
No, we're gonna read between the lines here, okay? I got a family to feed, so money's a big deal to me. You said you wanted to bury the hatchet. It's so funny because I want to bury this loss. Fuck the hatchet, okay?
My God.
What a better way than we both make money, and I beat you by like 1 kill in game 5. It's $1,000 to lose a game. You're not expected to win. You're not expected to win, even though you won the last game.
He beat him. What are you talking about? God.
Dude, it's so funny because Wings was willing to script shit here, but at Fat Camp with Becky, he was willing to fight shit over that.
That's so funny.
I guess that's character development,
Yeah.
I don't know.
He's
Way
funny.
Wings,
Character development.
you
Nah.
just blew it
right.
big time. Wings' videos
think
would then begin to fill
accountability
with
would be
comments
character
regarding his childish
development.
reaction to the loss. However, rather than rectifying it by stating that the Syndicate won fair and square, Wings would paint himself as the victim of the situation, stating that the reason he didn't win the match was because Woody hadn't set the rules correctly. In addition to this, he would upload videos talking about
It's always somebody else's fault. Always.
Yeah, I know.
But that's what makes Wings a local. That's why we love him so much.
Yeah,
You know?
exactly.
It's because he can do no wrong.
He's
better than
incapable
everybody.
of learning. He's incapable of learning. That's why it's so funny.
the many problems that he'd been
Well, no, he can learn. He just learns, like political talking points and stuff.
He's
that
incapable. Yeah,
are almost always wrong.
It's funny you mentioned that because I think it was last January, right? And I was watching him. I was watching him. I think it was before, and he's like, "I'm really into this Luigi Mangione case. Like that guy's
What a hero.
He's a hero." He goes, "I think this is gonna." He's like, "I swear to God, he said this." He goes, "I think this is gonna change the world." Because some psychopath shot some guy in the
Remember,
back.
they were getting. They had shirts made and everything, right? I'm like, come on, if this Luigi Mangione guy, if he was if it was fucking breadstick, right? Nobody would feel like he's a hero. He's some crackhead who murdered somebody, right? Because he was a good-looking guy, a nice set of curly hair, and his name's Luigi,
Luigi Mangione.
and he has a good sob story, It's the same reason like a sob story will win you American Idol, It's always somebody who has like a tragic backstory.
My mom's dead and my dick doesn't work. Feel bad for me.
My daughter has Down syndrome. I love her, but she has Down syndrome, so
Look at her.
feel bad for me.
dealing with, uploaded with the assumed goal of garnering sympathy from his viewer base.
There's been so much stress with sub box breaking, the view count thing, losing the 1v1, all the haters, all the loss of subs. I've actually gained 20 pounds because all I've been doing is worrying and eating.
The problem was that attempting to garner sympathy ended up having
the wrong thing, everything wrong.
Yeah, like you're like literally all you have to do in a situation like this. It's so easy, okay? Unless you have a massive ego, right? It's so easy. You look back at it and you laugh. That's literally it. That's all you have to do.
If you bring this up now, he's still pissed off about it.
Well, yeah, but I mean,
what year was it? What year was this? Like
this was 2009, I think.
Oh my God, it's almost 20 years ago.
Yeah,
20 years.
Yeah, it was like 2009.
Oh, it's so funny.
Because I remember, right? I know for a fact that when I watched this video, I didn't even know what jerking off was.
This was 17 years ago. Oh my God.
But look, like some tragedies, they don't have a time limit, right?
Yeah.
Like we're gonna be talking about the shit that happened in Iran for years. It's the same with Wings losing a 1v1 to him. This is a tragic thing.
Opposite effect on his
Not a good
reputation,
comparison.
as the approval
I
seeking
realize that.
did nothing but display his overwhelming lack of confidence. This lack of personal confidence also began to manifest itself in videos where Wings would talk about his weight, stating that he had gained approximately 100 pounds from comfort eating since his reputation began to decline. In order to combat this, Wings would move in with a newer member of the PKA podcast, Kyle, where Kyle would act as his personal trainer, giving him an exercise routine and cooking him healthy food for every single meal. Kyle had even spent $5,000 to rebuild his shower.
And if he was going to live with me, we would have to put in a new shower. So construction began the next day on a $5,000 shower.
Stating that it would have been too small for Wings to fit in.
Motherfucker, I don't need a $5,000 shower.
I would never, even if you did, I'd be like, fuck you. Fucking go shower down the street or something. Go get a hotel.
I got a fucking camper, dog. I don't need your fucking shower. I got a camper and a gym membership. Okay, I don't need no fucking handout.
However, despite Kyle putting in an incredible...
That's the first fat camp.
No, it is. That was the inspiration for Fat Camp.
It is.
And Wing still couldn't stay the whole time. He couldn't stay the whole camping trip that Keem did because his gallbladder got,
Yeah, that actually wasn't his fault.
No, that was planned out. He ate everything that's bad for your gallbladder. We all know.
Oh, did he really?
No, no.
I would have believed it. No, he. And then he body slammed his wife on a table. Yeah.
That was planned. Okay, Fat Camp needed to go viral. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know about that. I think,
you can tell. You can tell.
You know why it wasn't planned? Because you would have snitched by now. You can't keep anything.
I only snitch when I'm told to snitch. Okay. It just Boogie told me to snitch and not Keem, and I should have known better. Regardless, I have no regrets, and I would do it again.
Effort to help Wings. After only a week, Wings had requested to leave. Kyle convinced him to stay for another 3 weeks, leaving after having lost an impressive 40 pounds. Upon returning home, Geordie would hire a personal trainer. However, problematically, given his lack of discipline and the return to his old environment,
Look,
Wings...
Little did he know that he would become a professional boxer with a win under his belt when he was...
Because he beat a guy up 15 years older than him.
Who had cancer. We can't forget.
Oh, yeah, he did have cancer, too.
He had cancer, and his dad touched him. Or no, he touched his dad. Like, there was trauma there, too.
I don't know. I'm sure.
Like, poor Boogie. He's such a victim.
Would gain the weight back in the few weeks following his return home. Despite having left Kyle's house, this wouldn't be the last time that they hung out. Approximately 5 months later, the 3 main members of the PKA podcast, being Woody, Kyle, and Wings, agreed to go on a survival-style camping trip in the woods together. Kyle traveled 3 hours from his house to the location at which they agreed to meet, which was followed by a call to Wings checking to see how far away he was. This would be the point at which Woody and Kyle's continually compassionate attitude towards Wings would finally dissipate.
I'm driving in the night before. Let me give old Wings a call. Make sure we're all good to go here, Call him up. Say, hey, man, you ready to do this thing? I'm driving in now, about 3 hours from the place. What are you up to? He's like, I'm not going.
Yeah.
What?
What happened to you, right?
What do you mean? I'm not coming. When were you going to tell me? I'm telling you right now.
Wings had left Kyle and Woody to camp.
Funny.
It's so good. Maybe I was sent with. Maybe the reason that I went with Wings to Fat Camp is because it would give Wings a reason not to turn back, right?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Maybe.
It makes sense. It makes sense because I
like the fact that he didn't go to Niagara Falls with his wife. That's funny to me too.
Okay, that is pretty funny. Or the fact that he didn't want to celebrate her birthday.
We can do it when we get home.
But I mean, to be fair, he had COVID, and at his weight, you're like, that's like a 50-50 chance on whether or not you live.
He fell off the falls, yeah.
Like,
yeah, I know.
It can get bad. My grandma got COVID, and she was in the hospital for like 4 hours, dude.
And by themselves. Resulting in Wings alienating his final 2 YouTube friends and ultimately being kicked off the PKA podcast.
Yeah, so we've decided.
That's the one thing.
That Wings Redemption wasn't going to.
You will get him on this day. Talk about getting kicked off the podcast. You would think like they murdered his family and got away with it.
Well, because they started making money after.
He was not legitimately kicked off that podcast.
They purposely waited to let for their show to take off until after they found a reason to get rid of Wings.
So they could keep all the money for themselves and away from Wings.
Yeah, it makes logical sense. Like, obviously the dude's gonna he's gonna blow through his money. Wendy's chili isn't expensive, but it stacks up fast.
Continue with us on the show for at least the foreseeable future. He's got a lot of stuff that he needs to work out before he's up to par with what we need from him. He's having a hard time, and he's made some decisions that we didn't feel were so friendly. So for the time being, we're gonna continue without him.
It would then become apparent that Wings was questioning whether or not he wanted to continue as a YouTuber.
Hey, who's that weird-looking guy in the corner right here?
At least he can kill his business partner. I mean, you can't say that about him.
We don't know what happened.
We don't know what happened, but at least he didn't kill his business partner.
Okay, we all know it was the federal government that you can't get sued for libel from the federal government, can you?
What do you think I'm talking about?
Well, okay, never mind. I thought you were saying at least Wings didn't kill his business partner, implying that somebody else may have.
Yeah.
Kyle didn't kill his business partner. The ATF did.
I have no idea what you're talking about. I was like, there's a lot of things he could have done. He could have killed his business partner, but he didn't. He didn't do it.
No, he could have though.
He could have.
He did put that cat in that 5-gallon bucket and forget about it though. So, he may have not killed his business partner, but lives were lost.
stating that he would like to quit YouTube. However, the status it provided made such a decision extremely difficult.
I know what I need to do. What I need to do is quit YouTube and move on with my life. But at the same time,
we've heard that
this
one
is the high
since
point.
then. We've heard that
of my
since
life.
the last
It's hard
time
to
he was
walk
on
away
Live.
from having access to 50,000
go get
people,
another job so I
basically
can
being
quit
able to get
anymore.
advice at any time of the day.
Too bad Quiznos ain't around anymore because I heard they were hiring all the time back in the day. They hire anybody at Quiznos.
Yeah.
Too bad the
Can't work
CEO
for them.
killed himself because, it's a long story with Quiznos. We're not going to.
Any day of the week. Hard to walk away from, being somebody of importance to going back into a world where you're nobody.
However, perhaps the end of Geordie's YouTube channel was out of his control because by this point, his subscriber count had already begun to decline.
I wanna
The
go
release
back
of
in the
Black
world where
Ops,
I'm
Modern Warfare
nobody.
3, Black Ops 2, as well
Do what?
I just need the money. I just can't turn down the money. I want to go back into a world where I'm a nobody, but I can't get rid of the money. The money's too easy.
Yeah, well, Wings
like
has
Wings.
autism. I don't know if you know that. I don't know if he knows that.
he does. He
But
probably
Wings
does,
100% has autism. I can just tell by his
Yeah,
vocal inflections. There's some
Yeah,
tism there.
you need autism there.
100%. Yeah.
I
Was
don't know.
the
You
increase-
ask him, he's like, yeah, you're probably right. Oh boy.
I mean, look, it would explain a lot. He'd learn a lot
Yes.
about himself if he was autistic.
had already begun to decline. The release of Black Ops, Modern Warfare 3, Black Ops 2, as well as the
Saved
increasing
his life.
simplicity of creating video content
Saved my life. Call of Duty, everybody, saved my life.
The clip of Fallout 4 saving his life is still
Put on
my
a dress
favorite.
like Bobak saved my life.
content meant that Wings had substantially more competition for the
Dumb-
videos that he was
dumb
creating.
Kelly.
With a dying channel and absolutely no one else to turn to, Wings would begin to upload
It's so funny. He's about to end his life. Fallout 4 came out, right? Was he with Kelly at the time that Fallout 4 came out? I can't remember. Because imagine, you're married to this guy and he's thinking about ending his life, but a video game comes out. And that's the reason that he didn't do it, is because he wanted to play this video game.
I remember that happened to Asmon Gold too. You know that?
Hold up.
What?
What a coincidence. As soon as I start talking about it, look what's on screen.
variety videos
Oh,
on
wow.
games such as Fallout and Final Fantasy in a desperate attempt to slow the death of his channel.
Welcome, everybody. Welcome to my Fallout 4 playthrough.
That
He would
is
also-
the sound of a man with the will to live right there. Tommy, you can tell that his will to live was just reinvigorated.
Yeah.
So attempt to
Great game,
recapture
though.
his old fame by covering Call of Duty drama and starting a new podcast called The Podcast Show with other washed up Call of Duty streamers like Whiteboy 7th Street. However, these would also fail to slow the death of his
Whiteboy
channel.
7th
In addition to all of this, Wings would break up with a girl he'd been dating at the time.
Good God.
Googly moogly.
Kelly is an upgrade, that's for sure. Holy shit.
At least he didn't kill his business partner. That's all.
Yeah, but his ex did die of cancer, so that does suck. I don't
Did he
know if
really?
you were around
Did she
for
really?
that. They
No,
brought her
no.
on this show. Like, he's like, he literally told her, he's like, I don't care if you die of cancer or something like that, right?
What?
She died of cancer. Yeah, I don't remember the exact
That
context.
girl there.
Not her. No, this I can't remember her name. But like this is something that happened. I need to get your Mexicans to go find it.
Yeah, I'll go find it.
And by the name
Next,
of
get on
Brandy,
it.
which depressed him even
weren't
further,
cheap.
dropping his motivation to lower and lower levels. From this, Wings of Redemption would move over to Twitch, stating that it required less editing, and through donations and subscriptions, he was able to make more money than he ever could while on YouTube. And while this was a positive, in a strange backwards kind of way, this extra income would come to him alongside an equivalent amount of emotional stress and further unexpected problems. The lack of editing and live nature of the streams meant that Wings' personality was on full display, warts and all. This meant that if something annoyed him within the game, there was no way to simply cut it out as he had on YouTube, and anyone watching was able to record whatever reaction Wings happened to have. Wings would break
Look how quickly he shuts down the whole system after he dies.
and all. This meant that if something annoyed him within the game, there was no way to simply cut it out as he had on YouTube, and anyone watching was able to record whatever reaction Wings happened to have. Wings would break controllers, complain extensively,
Headache. I'm hot. My sugar's low. Somebody drank all my Pepsis.
as well
Somebody drank all my Pepsis. It was you, motherfucker. It was you.
as constantly
Nobody's going into your fridge and drinking your Pepsi's, Wings. Okay.
rage. As a result, channels began to pop up such as Sean Ranklin, X-Bottle, and Gulag Kingpin, all of which
Shout out to Sean Ranklin. Oh my gosh, my manager. My first day at my current job, my manager was watching a Breaking Banquet video. I'm not even kidding.
All these guys split when fucking Josh from Kiwi Farms got involved. Sean Ranklin, the both of them headed for the hills. That's a funny story in itself. And fucking when Josh from Kiwi Farms just simply had enough of Wings trolls. And they all fucking got terrified and left.
But you know who didn't?
What?
Mr. Yellow Dick Swagger or whatever his name is.
Devoted to uploading Wings of Redemption's worst moments. This created a meme community around trolling Wings, where viewers would often recreate his most common actions, such as banning subscribers from the chat, drinking Pepsi and eating Wendy's chili, done for the sole purpose of getting videos for these specific troll channels.
Because if I talk about anything, on everything, there's a video made about it, and there's 20,000 people laughing at me, or there's a podcast with 100,000 viewers.
All of this would lead up to an...
This man had Kelly playing through Dark Souls on live streams because he said it would make her a better driver. He was tired of her wrecking his cars, so he had Kelly playing through Dark Souls. And then was criticizing how bad she was at it because it would make her a better driver. That is the logic, because it teaches
you. Better get good at Dark Souls. You ain't wrecking my truck again.
It teaches you control, patience. I don't fucking know, but that he did that.
Apex in a stream on one unassuming night in late 2017, at which point Wings would do something which many consider to be the most iconic moment in the history of Wings of Redemption.
I'm gonna be quiet for this one. I'm muting my mic.
The live stream started like any other. However, as with many of his streams, it wouldn't be long before half the lobby was there purely to stream snipe and annoy Geordie Jordan.
God damn it, dude.
As the night progressed, the stream sniping only got worse.
It's so funny to me. Oh, you kicked your thing out again. I can't hear you, you fuck. Oh, it's so funny. It's so funny.
Then
oh, my bad. I was talking, but my mic was muted. I was saying, like, look at his face.
You idiot.
And they're literally like joining. They're probably joining and leaving lobbies until they're on his team.
My greatest weeks, because that was like the new World War II. They're like, get back to boots on the ground and Call of Duty series. And these guys just jumping in front of him. It's hands down the funniest thing that ever happened.
And he can't shoot them because they're on his team. Friendly fire, baby. Like, they're willing to throw the game. Their KD ratio ain't as important as Wings' KD ratio. Clearly.
And like, it's obviously going on for a minute because he's not complaining about it. He's not like, what the fuck is this?
No, but it builds up. It builds up to the most legendary moment. Okay.
It's my job. I'll make my money.
Wings literally threatened to physically harm somebody at Fat Camp because they played a soundbite from this clip we're about to watch.
Oh really? Oh great.
Yes, they played it on the soundboard in the voice chat, and then he would he would sit in the voice chat for hours. Even if this, like, just waiting because if somebody unmuted this person, he'd have to mute them again.
If you think he's let this stuff go, you're out of your fucking mind. He may have let it go for the moment. Like, if you bring this up, he might even laugh, right? But if you bring it up a different time, you get mad.
Well, he might laugh at it, but and it's not a real laugh.
It's still, it's not.
Let's see where this goes.
To combat the stream snipers, his viewers suggested that he appear offline, to which Geordie responded with,
Look here! Look, listen! Appearing offline does not stop it, so stop giving advice you know nothing about.
Possibly paving the way for the breakdown.
We just can't play it once. This is one of those things that we're going to see today where we've just got to
snipers. His viewers suggested that he appear offline, to which Geordie responded with,
Look here! Look, listen! Appearing offline does not stop it, so stop giving advice you know nothing about.
Possibly paving the way for the breakdown which he was about to have. The stream sniping continued, and feeling helpless to the circumstances he had found himself in, Wings of Redemption would respond with the following.
I don't know when I'll stream again. I really need to make this money. I really wanted to get this surgery, man. I wanted it so bad.
I'm so fat he's had it since. And then the puppies all cry.
I just can't do it. I can't take this no more, man. All I wanted to do was, like, I was lonely. I wanted to just stream and have a good time. Have a good game.
And at this moment, you know, all right, you're not cut out for this. You really,
you already lost. You've lost the internet completely.
Yeah, it's done. It's done. It's over.
You will never live this down. There are people who think that the Blue Yeti is a legendary microphone because of this situation. All right. I keep one close by me at all times, Tommy. Okay.
The Whipper still kills me. Whipper's like fucking 13 years old. It's still funny after all these years.
I just can't do it. I really wanted to get this surgery, man. I wanted it so.
The surgery that he like raised money for apparently, and then got it done in Mexico to save money.
And drank soda.
Man.
It's literally what my dog sounded like when he had to pee, bro.
I know.
He'd sit at the door and he'd just be like,
I wanted it.
I asked him, why did he sound like a dog? He's like, I don't know.
I can't even mimic it. Like, I could not recreate that noise. You know it's bad when a grown-ass man, a literal land monster, is whimpering. How could we let it get to this? How come nobody stepped in and helped him? Because he would have backstabbed
I'm sure they tried. Yeah, he would backstab them like Woody's gamer tag.
Those dick pills don't work.
Woody's gamer, a nice liberal guy, wanted to help people.
From Raleigh, North Carolina.
Yeah. He fucked it. Yeah, funny. Didn't Wings like start doing business with some guy that was talking about his autistic kid or something? Like, it wasn't Keemstar.
I don't remember.
He said like the most horrible shit. I don't blame Boogie at all.
I know there was multiple times where Wings had talked horrible shit about Woody, right? And then Woody would still like, you know, hand out the olive branch. And even later last year, or like midway through last year, Woody went and played Call of Duty or Battlefield or something with Wings, right?
Yeah, I don't know where. And then he would still ban.
And then he just had to Wings or Woody confronted him on something simple like, "Hey man, why are you like talking shit about our sponsors? You know, like saying they don't work because it's a." He was like, "Those penis enlargement pills don't work." Well, they're not penis enlargement pills. They're supposed to give you a nice ropey load, right? And Wings is like, "Those dick pills don't work."
Who cares if he saw dick pills?
And then and Wings burned the bridge right there with Woody live on stream with him, or and then like continued to shit talk him after or something.
Yeah, I think he would. You know what? Let's say it was a good session and nothing went wrong, he would have done it anyway.
Yeah, like
you can't help it. You know.
Like, you got to remember, Tommy, I'm responsible for ruining Wings' career because I leaked a video of something that he did in front of a random stranger while he knew the camera was rolling. Like, my bad. My bad. Like, he knew the camera was rolling. He told me to record everything. I did.
You did, and he's mad at you.
Oops.
It's the way you spun it.
I just can't do it. I can't take this no more, man.
Is that what he did?
All I wanted to do was, like, I was lonely. I wanted to just stream and have a good time, maybe have a good game.
Who would have thought that like a decade later, this man would have put his wife through a table? Who would have thunk, right? Nobody would have seen that one coming, okay? Kelly didn't even see it coming.
No, I bet it's by her reaction.
You just hear, my leg! Like Kelly goes falling and you just hear this sound right here.
Oh. That's just the way he cries, I guess. Oh my god.
Can we appreciate how long it's taken us to get through a 20-minute
I don't know,
video?
you suck at this.
The clip has gained 2.6 million views to this day, and just like his last rage, the clip would go on to continually haunt him. However, unlike his last rage, where he would have to simply deal with comments, this time around, his trolls would go to much more effort, joining his games in order to play the content through the speaker.
Look here! Look! Stop! So stop!
All right, your boy, did you invite him?
While giving more fuel to the growing number of troll channels. One of these channels goes by the name of Liquid Richard, who has to date uploaded 4 full-length professionally produced albums, all of which being made from the stupid things that Wings has said over the years, which is especially hilarious as the music is unironically extremely well made and entertaining. From the point of his notorious COD World War II rage, the Wings of Redemption cycle continued over and over again. He would do something stupid, attempt to prove that he was in the right, resulting in even more trolls. Or he would attempt to improve his life in some way or another, fail miserably, and be publicly ridiculed by his detractors. He would get weight loss.
I got the same paper plates in my pantry right now.
Surgery in Mexico, apparently lose 100 pounds, never prove it, and still look the exact same 2 years later. He would continue to ban trolls from the chat, giving them the exact attention they desired, ensuring that they rejoin at a later date on a second account.
Exotic's been banned 9 times. Him giving his free Twitch Prime to me is not going to stop him from being banned at this point.
It was as if in every situation, it was impossible for Wings of Redemption to choose a response that wouldn't end in complete and utter catastrophe. Seemingly consistent with the overwhelming misfortune in Geordie Jordan's life, only 2 months ago on the 26th of July 2021, his Twitch partnership would be revoked for breaking Exhibit D of the content guidelines, as explained on a Wings of Redemption.
For a second. They nailed him and DSP in the same week. They just got sick of it. They Wings didn't break any rules. DSP didn't break any rules. They just fucking were done.
Well, you're banning people who are giving money on your platform, like.
Yeah, they made money. I mean, and they were just like, we're finished. Like, Wings told me that he lost a shit ton of money, and on YouTube is just not the same. You know, after he did this, because I guess Twitch is more gaming oriented. But
they're also more feelings oriented.
They got rid of them because they were lolcows. The crime they committed, both of them. I mean, they gave some bullshit reason, but it was because they were lolcows and they were sick of they putting them out of their misery is what they were doing. Both of them, same week.
Taking them out
him
back.
and Phil. Yeah.
Redemption YouTube live stream titled Twitch Fallout.
Twitch took my partnership away today for Exhibit D.
Geordie then stated that he may leave the internet and get a real job.
Everybody in the chat's telling me to get a job, and you know, that's a possibility.
However, if his past has taught us anything, the chance of that actually happening is unbelievably low. Wings continues to stream on YouTube.
Astronomically, one would say.
However, the dislike ratio and a short look at the chat gives us a pretty good idea of how many people are there for no other reason but to continue to troll him. I was watching a video created by one of my favorite YouTubers the other day, Xerbia, who included a line in his video Thoughts from Your Deathbed, which I think runs incredibly true to the tragic tale of Wings of Redemption. The hard road was easy, while the easy road was hard. Wings of Redemption has spent his entire life attempting to walk the easy road, avoiding anything that would result in short-term adversity. However, through seeking comfort, he's ironically transformed his life into a complete and utter tragedy. It's as if you can't really avoid the tragedy of life, but the choice we get is whether or not we want to experience the tragedy.
Wendy's chili, baby.
It's good.
It is. It's not bad. It's not bad.
If it's all you eat, it's a problem, but it's good.
By our own voluntary admission, or whether we ignore what we need to do and have the tragedy happen to us later down the road, as is what happened in the case of Wings of Redemption.
So, what I took away from that, right, is that it is literally
it's a big happy baby.
History
had the whole world in front of him, and everything went wrong. Look at that big happy baby. He's gonna be a loser, mommy.
No, but like nothing's changed. Like that video was released in 2021. Nothing's changed.
Nothing's changed.
Like Locale Live was started since then. He had another opportunity. It actually was working out, and then he threw it all away because he couldn't control
this is his third run.
His emotions.
Third run in
Locale
Universe. Well,
it's about to be his fourth run because he already quit his third run. He made it one night.
Did he quit today?
Yes. Apparently on Nerds, he quit and then just decided to finish the episode out, but he said he would not be back tomorrow.
Oh, he's such a pussy.
I need to see if I can find the clip. If there are transcripts up, I can find that clip.
I think I got all it. Oh, no, that was what's his face. Rocky, you have the, I don't know. You gave me the Rocky video.
Ladies
You
and
actually
gentlemen,
gave me the
boys,
video and I have the link.
Let me see.
Let me see this. I don't want to see this.
I'm doing some journalism right now. On the ground journalism. They do not have a transcript up yet.
Yeah, Rocky, I need the link for that. The video, I can't exactly, I suppose I could capture it, but it's kind of weird.
Because I got the video pulled up. I just don't.
All right, you know what I'll do? I think I can get the Iceman thing going.
Yeah, let's get some Iceman stuff going. We love Iceman. Ladies and gentlemen, if you love Iceman, drop a dislike on the stream. No, I'm just kidding. But for real though, ladies and gentlemen, we gave Keemstar his money. That sweet tea owed him yesterday, and he said it wasn't enough. I'm sorry I'm mentioning this in the last 30 minutes of the stream.
I can't do this. I can't do this. I can't do it.
What are you not
doing? All right,
doing?
here we go. No, I'm imitating Wings. Okay, here, watch this. Are you ready?
Hold on, I gotta pull it up.
You gotta pull it up. Close your thing.
I got it.
Tell me when I'm go. Tell me when I'm good. Okay. Okay, here.
Little Pokemon. Now
the question is,
what?
A fucking Pokemon.
Once he goes to sleep, would you then continue to fuck, or what would? So Albert, let me ask you a question.
He looks like one of them types.
Okay, so if you and I can't. Okay, Ron, can you say a woman in the LCU's name, please? Because I'm not allowed to.
Wait,
say
he looks like Booster without the shirt on.
Say any woman. Any woman. It doesn't matter. Just
Foxy Mama. Foxy Mama.
No, that's not a. That's.
It's not a woman.
Okay, well, a woman, please. Amber, please.
Amber.
Okay, so Albert, if it was you, okay, you and Amber are the last two people left on Earth, right? And she
This conversation never goes right, especially if women are involved.
Doesn't want to have sex with you. Are you going to rebuild the planet? Yes or no?
That's what got IShowSpeed kicked off of Twitch for like 3 years.
100%. I would never fuck. Yeah.
Love that.
So you're going to
Independent King.
You're going to grape her.
No, if she's
if
she's fertile and she's willing, I will.
No. That's not the question. The question was no. She's not willing.
He's gonna walk them into a gotcha, dude.
Oh, then no.
That's exactly what he's telling me.
He's trying to pull a me because I would ask him some questions and get him to admit to some wild things in the voice chats.
That's what he's getting to pull a gotcha. Is exactly what he's trying to do.
But he's just
it's just creepy.
I
gotta be honest with you. I wouldn't let Iceman near my daughter.
No brainer. I think that would go without saying, Tommy.
Yeah, I mean, I might have a drink with him or something if I had another person, and I don't think I would go out alone with him. I'd have to have another person with me.
If I'm even in the premises and I know Iceman's around, I'm putting a lid on my drink. You know?
Yeah, exactly. Oh yeah, for sure.
But like he's trying to get a gotcha. Like there was this guy named Leppy back in the early days of the LCU. Complete retard. Keem put him on the show, I think, because he felt bad for him. But I did his PR training live on air, and I would ask him questions like, Leppy, what are your thoughts on racism? And he would be like,
Thank you, Rocky.
And no comment is not the way you want to answer, the question. What are your thoughts on racism? Because it's a very easy answer, oh, I'm against it. But no, he had no comment. Like,
I'm for it.
Well, it builds character,
Especially for Polacks. I can't stand them.
We're not allowed to say that word, Tommy. Those Polacks consider that a slur.
Rocky, thanks. I didn't know they took the stream down. Thank you.
Wait, what stream was taken down?
Well, the reason I recorded the way she found a downloaded video. She went out of her way to get that video. One of the Mexicans.
Oh, okay. So that stream with Iceman was taken down. Now, do we know the reason?
Yeah, because he was talking about rape and shit, just like we saw.
Oh, well, that makes sense. He used to make this joke about how like all the time, like sometimes like every day, he would make a joke about how he was cast in a movie called The Master of Grape. And like he just thought that was the funniest joke ever. And I would be like, Iceman. Like I'd have to tell him behind the scenes, I'm like, Iceman. Like with like the way you've like jerked off on stream and all these other different things you've done, like going on live and talking about how you're the master of grape isn't the best idea, even if you're talking about how you're gonna play that person in the movie. Now I understand why he was cast for that role. Yeah. It's like a biopic.
Jesus Christ.
But he's very special.
He's not a flaming retard.
Not a smart guy.
Addict. He's doing coke the whole time when he was doing the show with you?
He claims he wasn't, but there was times where we would be in private, right? Like we would be planning like what to do the next episode, and you would see him go. He would be like all down, and then you would see him go. God, just like this, and then he'd be like,
"Let's go." Let's go.
Like,
Yeah,
he wouldn't be
that's
able
a
to
great
sit
idea.
still. Like, dude, I liked it because no matter what I was talking about, I always felt like he was on the edge of his seat. Because I could be talking about like literally like the most boring topic, and he'd be like just on the edge of his seat the whole time. It made me feel really good. Like it really boosted my confidence because I'm like, wow, what I'm saying is interesting. Turns out, no, he's tweaking.
Yeah,
he is tweaking, and like there would be times where like he would get we'd be live and he would get approached by like this homeless person. He's like, not right now. And I'm like, who's that guy? He's like, oh, he's some meth dealer. And I'm like, Iceman, how do you know he's a meth dealer? And he'd be like, oh, cause he's carrying a bag, you know, and anybody who's walking around carrying a bag is you know, I don't think so, Iceman. I think
so fucking
I think
funny.
you know because you know maybe you did a little bit of investigative journalism, right? Right? Like,
oh God, he's so funny.
But
man.
I did like working with him. It wasn't difficult at all.
Yeah.
It was very easy. I guess the hardest part about working with Iceman was, you know, not knowing what he was doing behind the scenes. Because ladies and gentlemen, I promise you, if I would have known that he was going out of his way to solicit nude images from females, I would have told him, you know, hey, Iceman.
He knew what he was doing was wrong. He wasn't gonna ever tell you.
100%.
He knew.
Like, and he tries to pretend that like, you know,
I could see like if it was a bit or something, I'd be sticking up for him. But that's not what was going on. He was trying to get fucking girls nudes that. You know, it wasn't even like a funny bit like me and, you know, I pretend to be, and Billy tried to use it against me. We have this crazy bit on Cafe where I pretend to be fucking Batgirl's absent father.
Yeah.
And
Well, I mean.
It's like a bit. And if he did something like that, but it's not. It's like, hey, maybe I'll put a good word for you if you show me a picture of your pussy or your tits or something. That's fucking. It's just fucked up, man.
Well, the thing is, like, it would have made sense if he actually had the power to put in a good word, but he had no power.
You know. Well, he kind of did. He's making a lot of money.
Well, yes. But Keemstar also notoriously hated him. So, like, how is he going to put in a good word?
Yeah, he's bringing in all this money, but he hated his guts.
But and like, all you had to do was not be a creep. But like, the thing is, like, we all knew before he ever went on, like, before he was ever on Locale Live, like when he was interning on Nuts, he had told us all in the voice chats in the Discord that he's a sex addict, right? Like, this was not a secret.
Who's fucking that guy?
And like,
probably hookers, right?
No, he used to he literally used to go, like, he used to like purchase time with multiple like Indonesian hookers in Indonesia. Mm-hmm. And he would have them, he would rent out multiple hotel rooms, and he said he would bounce room to room because Indonesians love monogamy, and that's hot. Like that, you know, is he telling the truth? I don't know, but I wouldn't doubt it with him.
I don't know. I've heard about people going over there to get laid.
Yeah, like I wouldn't doubt it. And do I have any problem with him? No, Indonesian bitches are bad, you know, as long as they're of age, of course. Like,
I'm sure
you know, very important. I don't know how important that is for, you know.
I think in Indonesia you probably get executed for that over there. I'm pretty sure.
Oh yeah, dude, they don't
fuck around. It's a Muslim. It's the only Muslim. I think it's the only Muslim democracy in the world. Is Indonesia.
Yeah,
they don't fuck around with stuff like that. Like, I don't think. Maybe I'm wrong. I could be wrong, but
like
I wouldn't.
I don't get how like one of the things he was saying is one of his excuses when Keem confronted him for soliciting nude images from, quite frankly, a bitch who's hard to look at. It's not funny, Tommy. But one of his excuses,
I wonder what that ugly girl's tits looks like, man.
He was like, I knew I was gonna get caught. Like, it was like I was expecting it to be content, basically. And like, no, you weren't.
I knew I'd get caught.
You wouldn't have done it if you knew you were gonna get caught, Iceman. You thought you had a pretty good chance here, and like maybe you thought you could get away with it because she's ugly, and like that's not how it works. Like,
so fucking funny.
But no, and the thing is, like, that wasn't even the biggest issue I had with him. The thing that he did that bothered me the most was the way he was talking about like his sexual experiences as a kid with like a 6-year-old girl or whatever, and how graphic he was.
When did
about
he do
it.
that?
He did that like 2 nights or a night before like all of this came out.
Really?
He was literally talking about how like, because I made a joke about his uncle touching him, and then he starts going on a tangent about that, and then he brings up the fact that when I was 7 years old, I had intercourse with a 6-year-old. He was talking about how there was blood and all of this stuff, and he was like super graphic about it. And that's the part that bothered me. It's like no grown man in his right mind would.
He won't be here much longer. Like I've stopped talking to him privately. Like he won't be here much longer. I mean, I think Keem's gonna have to realize this guy's an ex-con, and he's probably not good for the community.
Yeah,
I mean,
and it's not even.
I don't mean like a breadstick. Like breadstick fucked up. He did his time, whatever. But breadstick's like normal, and whatever it is that drives him that makes him funny. Also makes him insane.
Well, yeah, and good luck trying to control a sex addict. I'm just going to be honest with you. Not a lot of good comes from somebody who's willing to be this this open about this stuff. It's not gonna. It's not gonna go well.
It's weird.
And like he's
Hold
already.
on, I think we got the clip. I think we got the clip for Wings of Redemption quitting already.
Oh, thank
God.
There he is. You're Mexicans, dude. Like, I hate the fact that like we don't have open borders in the U.S. Because I say send them over if they're willing to do work like this. I mean, they're not even getting paid.
All right. Close your shit, and here we go.
All right. You send it.
Oh,
you want me to close my stream?
Yeah.
Okay.
So put it on. Ready? Here we go. Thank you, Rocky.
We're going.
Here.
What up, Wings? How we doing, man?
Another day in paradise.
Hello,
It's good
Wings.
to see you, man. It's been a long time.
Welcome back, Wings.
How you been
I'm probably
keeping?
quitting again, honestly.
Why? What's up?
I don't like doing this.
Wait, you don't like
No?
doing what?
Locale, anything.
I guess the money.
Wait, then why did you come back?
Keem offered me money, and I'm just going to tell him, good, just keep it. Just keep
Wings, you did good. This is good. This is a good show.
Yeah, I mean, you've only got us doxxed like 6 times. I mean, besides that, we've been pretty good.
No big deal. There's people here that just like, I think in this world that, like, even if things are they're so used to losing that even when they have a winning situation, they're going to make themselves.
It feels like
it's what they're comfortable with,
Well, yeah, I mean, it feels like if they get into the headspace where every time something good happens, something else is gonna come and
something
rip it all
bad.
away.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So why not just it's a self-fulfilling prophecy.
And it is. It's literally like the show That's So Raven. Okay, she would have visions of the future, and then when she was trying to prevent these visions of the future from happening, she would inadvertently cause them. Somebody knows what I'm talking about.
It's funny. Let me hear some more of this. This is too funny.
It's too good.
Yeah, both the co-hosts already doxed. There's a pizza and a cop.
Yeah.
My trolls are just too bad for small shows.
They're gonna handle it.
Oh.
Yeah, do you guys want them?
Like they're literally spamming Nick's address in the chat right now.
It's so great. Don't you love this?
Don't worry about it, Nick. It gets easier.
It gets easier. This is part. Honestly, this is part of the job. It's
going to happen for sure.
It's going to happen.
Honestly, his trolls are the reasons we never got fucking sponsorships.
Dude,
happen. It's part of the job.
The worst part is, like, when I was doxxed, I don't even live in an area where I get food delivery.
Yeah,
I can't even get a fucking pizza. Like, it sucks. I don't even get any of the benefits.
Nick's like having a fucking panic attack.
Just wait till you take your family out to like a Longhorns for a nice meal, and then somebody sees you at Longhorns and wants to sit down with you, and you can't tell them no.
Oh, I can tell
I tell them no.
Yeah, I can tell them no too, Nick.
I've done it. They do try. He's right. They don't know boundaries.
One of them autistic dudes
here, right? Is that Nick literally spent his whole childhood in the public eye.
I know.
Like,
yeah.
Like Nick.
Yeah, and I could tell. Like, I think Nick's fucking fame is just weird, personally.
It is because it's niche. It's a very weird niche.
It's niche. It's weird, but I'm absolutely sure he's telling the truth. Where, hey, weren't you on the show? Let me sit down with you. Get the fuck out of here.
And he was probably going through that shit at a kid. Because
Oh
that's what
God,
it was
a kid. Yeah, his parents arguing with these fucking nut jobs for sure.
They sit down like, oh my God.
Like last time I went Longhorns, it's like a bunch of kids just wanted to sit down at the table with me. I was like, okay.
That's just not true.
I get it. No, seriously.
Have you been asked for a picture, an autograph while taking a piss, like literally at the?
No. I've never done that.
That's happened to me.
Me too.
Yeah,
I remember fucking.
They're trying to be really nice to him, so he stays.
We all went to a Buc-ee's together, and the only people that were recognized were Keemstar and Mike. Mike got recognized at a random Pizza Hut, and then Boogie was like, "Hey, you guys, you know me, Boogie 2988. You want a picture?" I'm not even kidding. Like nobody
really?
recognized Boogie.
Yeah,
They took a pity picture with him.
Oh, that's so funny. His fat. I don't know who this fat guy is, but he wanted to take a picture of me.
I was sitting there fucking pissing, and he goes, "Can I get a picture?" I'm like,
I'm pissing. My dick is in my hand.
And then afterwards, like, hey, can you not post me pissing on the internet? I'll take a selfie with you now. And then we took a selfie, and there's like other people pissing behind us.
Jesus fucking Christ.
That's something to put on a Facebook profile, right? It's me and Mike with a guy pissing in the background.
The last fan interaction I had was weird because like the whole like page 5 thing dropped and that was like kind of became a meme with me. And just random like lady boy just comes out. Are you Wings of Redemption? Can I take a photo with you? I'm like, sure, I guess. I'm like, I don't know where this.
He's already. Well, I don't know. It's gonna sound really gay. Like, come home. You know, like what the fuck. This is the one place he's like accepted. And when I first started working on this shit, like I got him in a redemption arc, no pun intended. You know, when I started working, and Boogie was like the bad guy, and I worked it because I always really like Wings. I think Boogie's irredeemable. I think he's a piece of shit. You know,
Boogie's great when you know that there's nothing redeemable about him.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I'm starting to enjoy Boogie now more than ever because I think he's waking up every day and saying, "What is the worst fucking thing I could do?" And he does it. So that kind of is awesome if you think about it. So that's it. Who's up next? You have the fucking
yes. I have the redirected.
You didn't fuck it up yesterday. I found out, which is funny. I was told you fucked up the redirect, but you didn't.
No, they didn't go live.
Yeah, they're idiots. Yeah. So who is it today?
Look. Ready? Watch this.
Look,
I will show you. Look here. Look, listen. It's here. You can see. Oh wait, no, you can't see it. I'm not sharing my screen. Well, just trust me. It's there.
Okay.
It's there, Tommy.
Where is it? Where's it going? Where's it going?
Lockout Fire.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're sending it to that one chick, the one from like South Africa, and then like
the one that gets attacked by black people because it's your mama's fault.
Yeah. The one who's like not African enough because of her skin color.
Yeah.
She's
not African. She's European, like you and me.
Motherfucker, I am white.
You're of European descent. Fuck face.
Where
do you think you are? What? Where? China? Antarctica?
I'm American, dude.
No such thing.
You want to bet? It says it on my fucking driver's license. My passport says American. You fucking bitch.
Mine
okay?
does too. You do.
Yeah. Touche, I guess. Touche. Twiggy, redirect to Locale Fire.
Europe is like Africa for white people.
Dude, honestly, I think it's so funny that like that. Of course, your mama's gonna go after like the fact that she lives in Africa and say that she's too white. Like that's the obvious like.
She was like, "You have no idea what's going on over here. Just shut the fuck up."
You don't know
man.
how dangerous it is. No, because like apparently like he called her racist or something, which he never even said. And then she was like, she's that can get me killed here. And I'm like, I don't think how many out of my whole time here in the LCU, you are the second South African person I've met, and your best friend at the time, Kimmy, was the first. Like, I don't think there's, I don't know if we really have a big South African community here.
We literally have, because we pick people in Discord to run shows. Like the majority of hosts on here, talent is simply with, you shouldn't do that. How dare you do that? Why did you do that? Oh my God, you did that. And that's it. That's the beginning of the end. They can't conversate. They can't find anything amusing or funny. Most things that are amusing or funny are usually used by them to show how offended they are or how offensive you are. I mean, that is the beginning and the end of 90% of what's going on over here.
I could really tell how talented some of the new hosts were, especially like when this shit first started to grow because
and Iceman's still here. Iceman's like legitimately offensive. The only guy is legit, and he's still here.
Well, like I could tell how talented people were by how often I heard "Shut up, pussy" from other hosts that weren't Billy. You know, like we're all just gonna take somebody else's shtick here. Very common. Or like the hashtag friends thing that Smooch did. You know, now that's every show's joke on every show. I don't like repeating other people's jokes. Tommy. I like
Except
the
scam.
original. Well, except funny things.
Denmark scam.
Actual
Denmark
funny
scam.
things.
That's really funny.
Wait, which one?
He did the ski stripe scam on the wheel. He says, "Oh, you got scammed." That was his.
Well, I would never scam. So like, if we would have if somebody like donated a 10 and it landed on 1v1 wings, I would not stop until like I would go to the ends of the earth till 1v1 Wings of Redemption.
But if it landed on scam, I totally would just laugh.
Oh, I need to put that on the wheel. Ladies and gentlemen, a matter of fact, we will have a whole wheel tomorrow and every option on it will just be scam. I think it's good. I think it'll work. $1 spins. $1 spins, Tommy. It'll work. We'll be pulling in ones like a fucking stripper who just never mind.
Let's try that tomorrow. I'm sure it'll work.
It'll work. It'll work. Oh, I got another idea, Tommy.
We'll do $20 we use we fits and $1 scams. Dude, actually, make it 5. Fuck it, 5.
$5 for every $1.
Every fucking wheel is scam.
For every $1, I will add another scam to the wheel. It's just gonna until we reach the limit, of course, because there's gotta be.
I'm gonna die. Oh God.
Dear God, I thought you stopped smoking, Tommy.
I did.
Didn't sound like it. That was a smoker's cough.
Yeah, well, I smoked for like fucking 30 years, man. 40 years, whatever it was.
Was it worth it?
No,
I don't know. You must have not ever worked a real job. I mean, I know you're in the military, but after that, I'm kidding, Tommy. The point is, like, every blue collar worker I know.
After the military is when I became a loser. After the military, the wheels fell off.
It happens. Hey, look. I didn't even have the military to say I did. I was just always a loser, you know.
Yeah.
I didn't even get into the military because I didn't have any medical.
You have a good job. You're like a good mechanic. I guess.
Only because I lied on my resume, and because what I do is actually easy. It's just most people don't have the patience to do it.
That's
all it is. Yeah. Anybody can work on a car. It's just it seems very overwhelming. Well, not anybody. Not anybody. I take that back.
I'd be overwhelmed too.
I know one guy who's legitimately like he's the one person in the world who could not learn to work on a car. His name's Justin.
He's retarded.
Oh, dude, so retarded. Truck's coming back on the tow truck once a week because he couldn't tighten up a drain plug. Like pretty basic stuff. He had multiple cars in 1 week have the wheels fall off because he would just forget.
When you're retarded, fucking DM that I got.
I get retarded. DMs all the time.
This guy was on Dancing on our show, and he writes me like he's never been on before. I'm a big fan of the LCU, and I will do whatever it takes to become a host in the universe. I know I should be trying to do tons more shows, but I'm very nervous. This guy actually came on, and he didn't annoy me. He didn't give me like a let's hang out thing. I'm a fan of all the shows in the LCU, so naturally I'd be nervous talking to anybody in a panel.
Is this the Hitler stash guy?
Yes. Do you have any tips for putting myself out there? I want to bring good entertainment and be a good podcaster. And I just wrote, put yourself out there.
Yeah, he literally put himself out there. He did the thing.
He did the thing. Yeah,
he was like one of the few people who hopped up here and like the conversation actually flowed. He wasn't up here to hang out. He had a Hitler stash and is a liberal, whiwhich is like pretty cool.
I'm going to tell you something right now. If you call in and you go into the thing, you're going to get pulled up here like 99% of the time, 95% of the time.
Unless it's a day like today where I was really into the content.
That's why I would really love if they just gave us Ban Worlds, because we could just take calls and fuck with people. It would be great.
It would be awesome. I mean, imagine the characters that would call in. I mean, $10 and $5, that's a different bracket right there. All right.
For sure.
I wish we would have had Savage Dave on, because he was one of those people who he would disappear from the Discord, and it was because he couldn't afford to pay the $10. It's the guy I was telling you about who says he went to prison for stealing copper, but it was actually for choking a woman out.
I know that guy.
Yeah, Savage Dave. Yep.
Savage Dave. Yeah,
he refuses to come on the show now because
the Hitler stash guy sucked too. Yeah, he did suck, but I mean,
in a good way.
Put him on in a good way, and we always give him a second chance to suck.
I sucked when I first started calling into shows. The first person to tell me that was the guy standing right in front of me.
It didn't happen. You're just fucking trolling everybody.
No, I'm not. It literally happened. You told me that while I was
Tell me this-
dying too, Tommy.
No, you weren't.
I literally.
What happened?
I had a wisdom tooth infection that was so bad my lips swelled up like 10 times.
What
their
will I
size.
do? I'll call it a show where everybody gets goofed on while I'm fucking in agony. Like
It
it's
was a
my
distraction from the pain. Nothing else worked. I thought that you would be able to fix it, Tom. Well, actually, I didn't care about you. I'm like, Tommy, yeah. Boogie2988, though, that's the guy. He would never fake cancer because, this is before he faked cancer.
What did I say to you? Did I really, be honest?
You're like, if you're going to call in, be funny. Like, and then you're like, and then I said some more, and you're like, nah, bro, you fucking suck. Give up. And then you kicked me. It was pretty good.
That was it?
And that's
that
why
sounds
I
really
am the
unfair.
way I am, Tommy.
Yeah,
I literally
that's-
talked in front of a mirror for hours and hours and hours just so I
Good.
would have the ability to. The only reason I became a host in the LCU was so that I could have
back to
the
me.
comfort on camera to call in to shot from the point. Right? I still haven't called in yet. I'm not there. I'm not there yet. I'll get there.
Yeah. When the fuck did you call it? I feel like Tommy would remember that. I think it was on lockout. First of all, I wouldn't. I've done that like 30,000 times first. Why would I ever remember that?
This was in the early days of Local. This is when it was still pre-recorded. So it was cut out of the actual live stream or out of the re-upload. But ladies and gentlemen, it's time to go to Locale Fire. I've never watched it, so I can't really tell you what
I
to
don't know.
expect,
There
but
is
it's
a
gonna be
bunch of
good.
annoying. If you love annoying broads, go to Lockout Fire. They're there for you.
If you think that you might have a chance with a random person online by giving them money, go there and give them money.
Yeah,
Yeah, goodbye. Get your dick wet,
Yeah.
baby. And with
Yeah,
that,
good luck.
fuck off. No, I'm just kidding. I love you guys.
Yeah.
Thank